All right. What is up? Welcome, Sporter Kings. My name is St. Kramer, Brandman Brandon, right here. No Brian today because he is on vacation. Much deserved vacation.
Yeah.
So yeah. So he should be up in Canada by now.
Mhm.
So yeah.
When did he leave?
But it's a Sunday morning, I think.
That's what I
At least
thought.
that's when he said he was leaving.
Mhm.
So yeah. But oh yeah, excuse me. But yeah, but it's gonna be us two for most of the show, and then we got special guests. We're gonna bring in Derpy when we talk about Spider-Man. And then we'll review Spider-Man. We'll talk House of Dragon, and then maybe a trailer or two. There's not too much. I know I saw somebody in chat, I think it might have been a collector, talking about not that many trailers. So definitely check out the Wicker, and then we got a few other ones lined up. But we'll see. We'll see where it's at the end of the night. We'll try not to stay up until 1 o'clock in the morning. We'll see.
So yeah, because I'm gonna try to get up like really, really early in the morning.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So, and I got a bunch of doctor's appointments and physical. I changed my physical therapy to be in the morning rather than in the evening, which I like. It just that means I gotta wake up on time. So, but all right. Where we at? Say what's up to everybody really quick, and then we'll get the show going. What's up, Teague? The Aussie is now at 9:12. I thought it was at 9:50 already. It opens South Korea this Wednesday and China. It hasn't even opened in China. It's gonna cost $1 billion plus. Oh, 100%.
Easily. 100%. Yeah, at this point, definitely.
Yeah. Also, Brand New Day is at 9:33, which is crazy.
That is nuts.
Yeah, in its first weekend, it's almost at $1 billion. So, yeah. So yeah, by next weekend, it's gonna be well past $1 billion.
Oh yeah,
well past. Screens Odyssey before the screens it saw fast. I'm expecting Brand New Day's box office numbers to be closer to the 2.9 billion come Monday. That's crazy. That's insane. You're talking about like $3 billion.
Yeah, that is absolutely nuts. I knew it was gonna have a great opening weekend, but holy crap.
Yeah. Also, the leads in Brand New Day rewrote most of their characters' scripted dialogue versus what they were originally handed the script to Marvel having that writer's room issue. Okay. So everyone think what happened with the X-Men 97 now that they has wrapped its in the Shadow Apocalypse arc up. Also, House of Dragons is back to dragging its feet again. It was an okay episode. We'll talk about House of Dragon for sure. It wasn't the worst, but it was a little underwhelming for a penultimate.
Yeah.
But yeah. But X-Men 97, we'll see where that goes. Because we've been talking about it before. Like it can go so many different ways.
Yeah, considering the pacing of this season in particular, yeah.
Yeah. The deluxe edition for Absolute Batman. Yeah, April 2027. It's the first 14 issues. I'll probably skip that. Just unless it comes with something really cool. If it comes with something really cool, then maybe. But if it's just a book, yeah, I already have volume 1 and 2, so.
Yeah, it's nothing I'm really rushing out to grab.
Yeah. And now if it comes with something cool, then maybe. But if it's just a book, yeah, like the first 14 issues, I probably have like, I don't know, 60. Like I have so many issue 1s. They just announced issue 1 is getting a 12th printing. So I think they announced that yesterday or today. So yeah, and I'm picking that up, of course, because I need it. So yeah. So yeah, we got Fernando in the house. What's up? I won't say what's up. We got Brian. There we go. In our unused channel, the spoiled comics that we haven't really done much with yet. But Brian's saying what's up. He won't be there tonight. Hope you enjoy the show. Can't wait to hear from what everyone thinks about Brand New Day. We talked a little bit about it on Saturday because I know he wasn't going to be here Monday. So I we kind of talked about it for a little bit. Or before we watched Silo, which also, man, Silo, so good. So good. Yeah, the last two episodes, episode 4 and 5 of Silo was pretty damn good.
I'm gonna restart it from the beginning of this season.
Yeah.
So that's the one.
It kind of drags the first 2-ish episodes, but and then this last bunch of ones. Also, shout out to Collector with the $40.99 super chat. He goes, "Hey, Ting, I'm finishing up the final book in the series of The Faithful and the Fallen." Very nice, man.
Oh, nice, man.
How many books are you at for the year so far? Because that's got to be a pretty good amount for you.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty good one. Let's see what we got for you. Here, we'll play it since we're kind of it's Spider-Man weekend. I'll give you one of these. Kind of disappointed we haven't got Bonesaw in the Tom Holland verse yet.
Yeah, no reference to those or like allusion to that, you know.
Yeah, it's Spider-Man though, man. It's just, and then it's Spider-Man going back to being like neighborhood bear in the house. Always appreciate Mild Bear. What's up? We got Sheed. Did you guys freeze? Did we freeze? I don't know. No.
I didn't see anything like that.
Even Lawrence said it was buffering. So right now we got the two guys probably with the worst internets right now running the show. Usually Brian, is the main internet holder when we're with him. So, but Mongo says it's happening across YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. They keep freezing for you. Okay. Well, hopefully it goes away. It sucks. Monitoring other channels happening there too. Okay. Damn, that sucks. Is it OBS or StreamYard? Well, Mom Bear saying it's YouTube. So let's see. Not too sure. And then Collected with the $1.99 super chat. She goes, "This will be my 28th book that I finished just this year."
Holy crap! Yeah,
that's a lot, man.
That's a lot. That's awesome, though.
Yeah. That's gonna be what once every 2-ish weeks or so, maybe 3 weeks, something like that. That's pretty quick.
Yeah.
This AI is trying to hack into people's accounts.
Freaking
don't
AI.
say that. Yeah, don't say that. My goal is to reach 65. It's not bad. I mean, you're a little bit under halfway there. You know, you can knock it out.
Yeah, you can do it.
We knock it out. All right. I think got to say hello to everybody from mostly, but everyone's already kind of talking about Spider-Man, so I'm gonna bring in our guests and get things going. Bring in Derpy. What's up, man?
What's good, fellas? How are we?
Not too bad, man. How about you?
I'm great.
How's it going,
my
man?
baseball team made some moves today. I don't know about the Cubs or the White Sox. I think they made some moves, right, Tank? Brand?
You know, I gotta catch up on that. I wasn't even
out.
I wasn't. I've lost track of sports this week, the past couple of days, so I gotta play it. I gotta catch up on that.
I haven't been keeping track of any baseball this year, just none. So I have no idea. I think the Sox are doing pretty good, and that's about it.
Deadline was today. That's fine. Yeah.
Well, we got some news. I'm trying to like get ready for football because I'm gonna be in a few fantasy leagues this year. So
Mm.
yeah, So
I did pick your Bears
get prep for that.
to finish first in my predictions. So.
In the division.
In the division, yes.
Yeah.
I'm high on them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good year.
Basically, I think it's gonna be as far. Basically, Caleb Williams, how far he can take them. Basically, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. I'm excited. It's gonna be a fun year. We got Anthony. What's up? Was this true? Damson Idris turned down Black Panther because of the movie Children, Blood and Bone. That's the rumor. I haven't heard any confirmation. I don't know if you guys heard any confirmation.
I've heard no confirmation on that.
I mean, I don't mean to say it, but that's silly. The other word, though. if the other word, I don't want to say it, but that's very silly if he did that, and if that's rumor is true.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, right now everything they're doing with all the black characters are just not good. And I'm pretty sure he thought the Children of Blood and Bone is gonna be a trilogy. It's planned on being like a pretty big hit. So, but I mean that's just a rumor. It could be he already signed on for this movie before they approached him with that. I don't know. I mean, maybe they never even approached him. So, who knows? But that's the rumor.
Speaking of Black Panther, what do you think of the recast? I really didn't get to see your thoughts on that.
I like the actor. I like David Johnson. I think he's great. Just the overall approach that they're taking with this just isn't really working for me. I think they've written themselves into a corner and now they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
All the decisions that they're making with Wakanda Forever forward are purely reactionary. They wrote themselves into a corner and now they don't know how to write themselves out of it. I think they did
Phase 4 and 5.
Yeah, I think they did too much irreparable damage when it came to the character of Black Panther specifically, that they didn't I think previously they didn't think it through and have any idea where they were going to go beyond Wakanda Forever, when they should have, as we've said multiple times on here, they should have just made a recast and kept pressing forward. I don't think that would have been anything to taint or tarnish the legacy of Chadwick Boseman. And they should have just kept moving on. I don't think it would have been a disservice to him as an actor if they just recast and kept going.
When did Chadwick die again?
It was in August of 2020.
Yeah,
6 years ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't. Yeah, I could see what. I mean, they gave him some time, and then just. When did Wakanda Forever come out, Brand?
November 2022.
I mean,
it was like no break.
Yeah, maybe they just wanted to give him some time, or just because of the effect of it. But I get what you're saying, Brandon.
Yeah, they had big. It was very clear that they had big plans for the character.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And to just kind of unceremoniously toss that away, and it wouldn't be the first time somebody had recast a deceased actor in the MCU specifically. Harrison or William Hurt died. They cast Harrison Ford pretty much while his corpse was still fresh,
super fresh.
So.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Yo, what's up?
Tank, we have a problem, sir.
What happened?
You have the wrong hat on.
Oh, shit. Where is it?
There's not. I feel the juju now of bad luck right now, man.
You feel it? Yeah. Because I brought it last time. There we go.
There it is. All right, there we go. Because that was the
Yeah,
last hat you wore when we reviewed Spider-Man the last time.
But
5 years ago.
I didn't. Oh yeah, I know. So I know you said to look up the clip of that. I just didn't have any time, man, to
Do you at least
look
have
it up.
the stream?
I can find the stream.
That was like 5 years ago, man.
Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to find like
right
the one comment because you're the only one commenting on it. You know. But yeah. Oh man. But yeah, this was like the hat I only wore.
Yeah.
This is for a long time. I'd say every so often I still wear it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just wear this one. It's a little darker, and it's Marvel, so it kind of goes with that.
It's the vibe,
but,
yeah.
But I've been watching all of Gravity Falls again because my kids are into it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I forgot how much of a great show it is.
So, I was trying to.
I showed them the books, but I'm like, I'm not giving them the book because they're gonna tear it up.
No.
But I showed them the books, and they're like, "Ooh!" I was like showing them some pages, but I'm like, "Yeah, you're not taking this one, kid."
I was trying to have my sister and me watch it, but she's too busy anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And there's too many episodes.
Pretty quick watch. Because it's like.
But it does go fast.
I think it's 2 seasons, maybe 3, because that last few episodes. Yeah, 2. Okay, because that last few episodes, like they did season 2, and then they kind of stopped, and then they finished it off with like the last I think 4 episodes that were like longer. Yeah, the weird beginning. Let me see if I can find this. Here, but we got some chat in here. Yeah, they should recast. That's what they should have. And they said, are they getting backlash of having a woman in Black Panther? I mean, there are people that are going to be like that, like, oh, that's stupid. And it's in the comics. To be fair, it's in the comics. Granted, it's only like 4 issues. You know, that she's the Black Panther. You know, but she's also the Black Panther. And T'Challa's not dead, you know, like he's in a coma, and he's there. So when he comes out, like they kind of like, you know, rock together for a little while, but like the Black Panther is still T'Challa, you know, she's just there helping, you know. So we'll see. I know Letitia Wright did not look happy though. She looked very pissed, to say the least.
The one thing I am mad about from Marvel. As they stole Ryan Gosling from being Booster Gold. No, I'm just joking.
Didn't they? I think they canceled the Booster Gold too.
No, they didn't cancel. They just canceled the version of it that was produced. They're making a whole new team, whole crew, creative.
Oh,
and they're gonna go A-list actors now.
Yeah, the thing I read earlier sure did say that it wasn't being canceled, but that particular version of it or whatever was written is being canceled. But they're still going to move forward.
Yeah, with it.
Yeah, I am excited for Ryan Gosling being a Ghost Rider, though.
Me too.
Just upset he's not Booster Gold now.
Yeah. Right. No, I think he's going to be awesome as Johnny Blaze. I think he suits the character.
Did he say he was going to be Johnny Blaze? Because they asked Kevin Feige, and Kevin Feige's like, "Oh, I'm going to let Ryan announce that," and then Ryan just said he's going to be Ghost Rider. So now there's like a big thing is like he might not be Johnny. I mean, I'm pretty sure he is because that's again, you know, that's the biggest one. But yeah.
I need a number, a song number
of what?
Of him singing "I'm Just Johnny."
A song number.
I'm just
I'm just Ken.
I'm just Ghost Rider.
Yeah, that would be a funny callback. I don't think you could do that because Warner Brothers has the rights to that.
It's one of my favorite karaoke songs, by the way. I'm just Ken.
It's catchy. Right?
Yes.
It hit the nation by a storm.
Right.
Let's see. I think I found the stream.
The stream, I think we were like about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours in, maybe. If you can find the moment of the comment or sub moment, I don't know.
That was like, man, that
was 5 years ago, dude.
Yeah.
Things have definitely looked up for you guys since then. But you put the work in, so that's what matters.
Well, we definitely, I mean, I think everyone, struggles
You've done your thing.
A little bit.
You've done your thing consistently and promoted it and everything. So you've done what was supposed to be done,
Mm-hmm. I know. I think we need to do more. That's always me. It's like, yeah, because I think like we need to do more shorts, more Instagram.
The shorts help.
Shorts help. Instagram, helps. I mean, obviously TikTok helps, but but it's like all like little stuff like that. It's just, but again, like I just have no time.
TikTok's hard to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you're not live, there's not really the shorts for TikTok is just luck.
Yeah,
and
you just gotta hit that algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
That's just interesting. That's an interesting question for you guys in chat.
Would you guys go to D23? I would love to go to D23.
I'd love to go to D23 for sure.
Me too. But
tickets sell out pretty quick.
Disney adults ain't no joke.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was. But it's also like a lot of movie fans, a lot of like MCU fans go there too because they know it's gonna be a big announcement kind of day too. But D23, the movie day is the movie announcements and stuff like that. Specifically, Marvel is probably like the biggest movie stuff. But besides that, like the park stuff just blows everything.
The park stuff's cool too.
Yeah. So
like the actual plans for the parks and the even the international parks. And like all it's sweet, dude.
Yeah. So, but I would love to go to D23. Like for all of that. That seems like a lot of fun. But I'm pretty sure tickets are going to be like stupid expensive. Like it's Disney, of course it's going to be. And then but yeah, I would love to do that. I'd love to do that.
Real quick, guys, give me like 5 minutes, okay?
Okay, go for it.
All right,
5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make this fast. I'll be right back.
I think
Come on, Brandon, you're making this wait. Come on, man. I'm just kidding.
I think I found it.
You think you found it? All right, dude. That's good because I was hoping you try to get the clip, but if you could just pull it up and just show what, like.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up.
Like how it was back then, because I just randomly found you. You know what I mean? I just randomly looked up No Way Home on the live, and you were there.
Because so there was a few people in chat, but everyone that was in chat were like our friends or family.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. I was like your first actual viewer, really. In a way.
Like person that like we didn't actually know. So let me see.
A funny story after that, everyone like. After that stream, almost everyone else I followed, like that was in our circle and then that you met, really popped off after that. Like Chillmonger and Zach and all them guys. All those guys popped off after that stream. Because they were doing Spider-Man No Way Home.
Exactly. Oh, that's like this week. What was it? Zach Milne is doing like a freaking Spider-Man every day, with a different person. So
I haven't seen Zach in a minute.
Yeah, Zach Milne or Milne. Zack Attack. Yeah, he did. His review came out today, I think. But he was on
I haven't
Zach
seen him in a
Milne's.
minute. Oh,
He
okay.
was on Zach Milne's stream the other day.
Okay.
Zach was in here in chat not too long ago, maybe
Okay.
a few days ago. But yeah, he's doing his reviews. You know, I mean, his reviews are really good. I always liked his reviews. So
Yeah.
Let's see if I can bring this up. So
There we go.
So Brian
oh my
was
goodness.
in here.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. You have less
So that's-
items back then.
Yeah. Well, that's like
a whole
my
different
actual. That's upstairs in my house. Where
Yeah,
I
you
used to, but
moved
I think-
everything.
Yeah, I think that was a green screen. So I just took a picture of my shelf.
that's
It was
smart.
technically it was my wife's and my shelf. Because you could tell which stuff is mine, which stuff is hers.
Right.
And then I just used that as a green screen. Then when I came down here, you know, I started building the shelves and stuff like that. Same thing. I think same thing with Will. Will got his like green screen of his setup.
I haven't seen him in a minute.
Yeah, he doesn't do the streaming anymore, but he's good. He's good. You know,
Okay.
life, you know, kind of happens and stuff like that. But you know, definitely
Life
chit chat with him every
happens.
so often. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Let's see if we can hear. 6. Can you hear? 7,
Yeah, I can hear you.
8, 9, 10. Yeah, 11.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, we got Sandy coming in last minute too. Awesome. Mr.
Well,
Derpy,
5 years ago.
what was it? So this movie, the homage was to Stan Lee and the celebration of all things Spider-Man. For sure.
And this movie's
I'm sorry. I know we already
what
like
was that?
passed the whole like talking about
10
it. So go
times
check it out
that.
on replay. But Wednesday, on the Did We Just Become Best Friends channel.
Oh my God.
The link is in the description.
Oh wow, I haven't heard those
We'll
guys in
talk
a minute.
more, and Erica just broke all my toy. We're gonna talk more Spider-Man.
That used
series
to
and stuff
be our
like
other
that,
channel.
because we're
Right.
kind of finishing up here, and but yeah. So definitely subscribe to Spoiler Kings if you want, and then go check. Did We Just Become Best Friends? Because me and Brian got a lot to say. we just touched the tip of the iceberg today. But yeah, man, I definitely agree with you, Mr. Dr. Derpy. I just
There you
got
go.
here.
Yeah, I just got
It's
here.
all good.
I just-
It always happens, man. Yeah.
I think I subbed
Yeah, I
right
think that's
after.
I think that's the first time you were in chat.
Yeah, and then I
But
believe
we
I
are doing a
subbed
giveaway.
minutes ago. Oh yeah, I won the giveaway. I won the giveaway for the 100.
I think did you win the giveaway?
I think I did.
Oh yeah, that's when we were doing like
Well, you.
different.
I don't think you
we were
did.
doing
I don't
like
think you
digital
did
movies.
the giveaway
Like legit.
Third take.
until you
That's it.
did
Okay,
like
that's not bad.
later.
and that, like it just was
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you actually gave the-
it
did the
didn't-
giveaway until later.
When you
But I think I won it.
this would be a good video.
I'm not sure though.
So we reviewed Reminiscence before.
Yeah, hopefully I'm not
Well,
too
good
laggy.
times,
Whenever I
good
share a screen,
times.
I always get laggy.
Good times, Tank. Good
Yeah,
times.
so that's Will. But I know earlier in the video,
Oh my god, look at that dude.
yeah, this is Brian.
Look at him.
Earlier in the video, we had yeah.
Look at it.
Yeah, oh man, like he's just started growing out his hair right there too.
Right, right,
That was like baby dreads,
right.
you know, coming in. Yeah. Yeah.
Good
he has a green
memories.
screen and he has a little head.
Oh,
headset
he
mic.
does have a green screen.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that was his old house too.
Yeah,
So I know once he moved into the house he's in now, he's got the new background.
yeah.
So, but yeah, this but yeah, that's when we were doing like all these different
Way
channels, and it yeah,
We were doing No Way Home then. You guys were doing No Way Home that night, and it's crazy how time flies. Like my father said, is that time waits for no one. That's for sure.
the amount of things that changed from this video. You know, Brian was grown out his hair here, and now he's like grew it out, cut it off.
Right.
Will doesn't stream with us anymore. So there's a lot of things that have changed. Even here,
Why does Will look so
Yeah.
serious right there?
I
He
think he might have been reading something. He was
probably
doing a lot of
probably. He looks
a
so
lot of producer
serious in
stuff.
that picture. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think he was streaming to his like TikTok feed as well. So he was
That
kind
was
of managing that.
pre-kid, right? That was pre-mini tank, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, for sure. That was way before
Wow, dude.
kids. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
So
crazy. Good times. But that was the night I came across to one of the best movie reviewers on YouTube. So, if
mhm.
not the best.
with it. Yeah, that was like really early on, I think, for us in general.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
That's like
just
super early on.
like I said, I was just randomly looking up No Way Home reviews and found these three dudes saying, "Hey, just doing their thing, doing what they do," and it's been always great to come on here when I can and when you're let me on here. You guys are the best at what you do.
I appreciate it. We try. We try to do what we can and like hang out with chat and stuff like that and
Right.
have fun and stuff like but especially Brian's got a lot busier with work. He's freaking opening up so many stores, so he's super busy. I had kids, so that took up a lot of my time.
Yeah.
So and things changed. Will had to step away from streaming. And then we brought in Brandman. So stuff like that. But even then, technically, Brian wasn't in the Spoiler Kings because me and Brian were doing a different show. But for us, it took a while for us to make it like, why are we doing two different shows talking about the same exact thing? So we just like stopped the other show, brought Brian on to Spoiler Kings, and then we just did it all under Spoiler Kings. So and I think it worked out better.
I think it worked out pretty good.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, it looks like it, right?
Yeah, it worked out pretty well for us.
Really, pretty well.
I'm trying to look. So yeah, like our first review, our first stream ever was talking about Black Widow. The Black Widow was our first stream ever that we did.
Wow. Like I said, things change in 5 years. I mean, yeah, that was the first introduction of Yelena.
Yeah.
And now she's the main Black Widow.
You're right.
That movie's Little Potatoes compared to this movie and Big Potatoes.
That's one of the things I found silly in the movie.
Right.
Because he's like, oh, you're Little Potato. Like he was in space.
Yeah.
fighting Thanos. Like, what are you talking about, Little Potatoes? So, but yeah, that's funny. All right, let me see. We got skip chat a little bit. We got Tamika. What's up, Tamika? How you doing? Collector said, I think you see my mention about Wolverine. Let me see, because I'm started where I left
it's about
off.
a PSN controllers for Deadpool Wolverine, I think.
Okay, because I know he was having issues hearing.
Yeah, it's above. Yeah, they're right there.
Yeah.
Before Anthony.
Yeah, Tank just announced Wolverine Deadpool, but controllers for PlayStation 5.
Heck yeah.
I like that. I'll buy it. I only have one PlayStation 5 controller. I don't know if I really need another one. But
come on, Tank. You know you want to.
I probably do.
It's tempting. Give in to temptation. No, I'm joking.
Stuff.
No, that's cool though. I mean, Wolverine's gonna be a cool game.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, I can't wait to play that. But I'm probably gonna play it honestly on my phone on the Backbone.
Yeah.
just because again, I have no time, so
Right.
I'll probably like play it at work and stuff like that, and just play it on the backbone on my phone, which kind of sucks, but at least I get to play it.
Right. There's
that-
a Halloween game coming out, right, dude?
Oh, I did know that.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
It's like you can basically do story mode, like from following from like the escape of the asylum into the actual story of the movie and stuff, and then multiplayer as well. That comes out next month
Okay.
on the 9th, I believe.
Not for that.
It's only like it's actually not even like the new price range. It's not 70. It's the premium is like 60, and then the regular is like 50 or 40.
Nice.
Which isn't bad.
I gotta look it up because I know they did the Jason game.
Yeah, that they're doing the same company, the same
Oh, it's the same
developer team. Yeah.
Nice. Because that was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. But then, what's the other? Dead by Daylight, I think, kind of took that same idea and they got big.
Made it what it is. Yeah.
Wow.
Did you know they did Killer Clowns from Outer Space as well?
No, I did. I love that movie.
Yeah, they made a game. They made a game off that as well.
I love that movie.
Development team. It's an underrated horror film movie. It's very underrated.
Oh, it's super corny. I remember watching it when I was younger.
It's very corny.
Was like terrified. My sister was terrified.
It's underrated for sure.
Which one are we talking about?
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Love Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah.
I was telling them they made a Halloween game with the same development team of Friday the 13th. They made a Killer Clowns game before that.
Mm-hmm.
This new one.
Oh, this
happened. I never got around to playing the Killer Clowns game.
Me neither.
Mm-hmm.
It was like at a weird time where they released it, dude. Like the prices were like everything was weird at that time.
Cool. Mm-hmm. Here, so talking about this hat. So this hat is a bootleg hat. It's not real. I think I got it for like $10 on Amazon. And then I was at the thrift store not too long ago, and I found the real deal. Is the actual Dipper Gravity Falls hat. Like, yeah. So this one I don't wear, but it's the actual IP. I think it's a little lighter blue than I would have liked, but yeah, it's actual Gravity Falls. But yeah, this one
there we go.
I sitting off to the side. But
I like the old one.
Yeah, this one's more comfortable anyway, I think. But yeah. Oh man! All right. Everyone's saying what's up? Are you getting the Wolverine game or the Beast of Reincarnation?
That comes out tomorrow, Lawrence, on Game Pass. Beast of Reincarnation.
Oh, nice.
Definitely getting the Wolverine game though. I have 100%. To have that.
100%. I think you want to hold Wolverine's butt and Deadpool's butt in your hand while you're playing. If that's what the controller is, that would be hilarious. Oh, they are. The controllers are hilarious. It's their butts cheeks. Oh my god, that's funny.
Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious.
You get a portal tank. I do. The portals are way more expensive than the backbone. That was the other thing, because I think you had the backbone, right, Ace? And then I think you said you got the portal. I wouldn't mind getting the portal because the portals are dedicated for the PlayStation. Yeah, like it's made by PlayStation. It's by PlayStation.
I got one.
The backbone. Oh, do you?
Yep. Hold on, let me.
I wouldn't mind it, but I think it's like a couple $100. Where the backbone.
I got it on sale for $179.
Yeah, that's still like a good price.
Right.
Yeah, because I think it's like 250, 200. I think sometimes. So nice. Yeah.
There we go.
I would like to get one, but the backbone I got used on Facebook Marketplace for $20, and it does its job.
Pretty good deal.
Yeah, it does its job. So, oh man, let's see the avatar symbol. We got collected with another super chat, $4.99 super chat. He said, "Hey Tank, they're putting out Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3 on PlayStation 5, and the first 2 games are going to be remastered." Nice.
Heck yeah.
I would love to get that. You know, because like there's games I want to play with my kids as they get older. Like obviously, I'm not going to play like Wolverine with them. You know, with my 4-year-old. But as they get older, I want to start playing like more age appropriate games, and like something like Kingdom Hearts is a really good like. Because he loves Mickey, so like a good like RPG story game that I think he'll like but he's still a little too young. I'll probably wait till he's like maybe like 5 or 6, to really get into like those kind of games. So he has like a Leapfrog tablet, and that's kind of the where he's at with
not the lily pad.
Right exactly, you got the lily pad.
Be careful. You gotta be careful, Tank. They might make him into a zombie. No, I'm joking.
I know. He gets bored of it. Like he'll play a game, he'll watch. It's got a lot of the videos, which I think he likes the most. But then after like an hour, really, he just kind of like, what like what else we got, Well, which I'm like, that's good. I mean, he's not like sitting there like addicted to it. So.
Right.
It's also I'm like, are like, do you have ADHD or you just kind of bored of it? So
right.
I'll find out soon enough. But here we'll give you one of these, collector.
He's the best. I love it.
My life is good. It's the best. That's an underrated movie too.
Oh, I love that movie. I have his math.
Yeah, it's nice to talk to others who think that movie's underrated also.
I know my wife hates that movie. She hates the movie because her nieces and nephews would watch it all the time, and it would drive her crazy. I'm like, I love that movie.
Yeah, I think Nacho Libre is just so entertaining.
Yeah,
kiss,
yeah.
hug, kiss.
Yeah, little kiss, little hug. Because I got his mask when you bought like the Blu-ray or DVD or whatever back in the day, but then like it got me like looking for other like, so I have 2 other luchador masks that are like from Mexico. I mean, and those look really like legit compared to the cheap fabric of the Nacho Libre, but I'm like, I feel that fits the Nacho Libre kind of aesthetic of being like cheap kind of fabric-y material.
Get that corn out of my face.
Oh man, all the time. My wife hates it.
I want to win.
Oh man, yeah. It's I was gonna send you the back when we end up getting one. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I appreciate the thought though, man. Yeah, Black Friday is a good sale for the portals. Hopefully, maybe I can convince my wife to buy me one. Junior Kingdom Hearts 4 is supposed to be coming out soon. I think maybe next year after. Man, they've been saying that for years. So I believe it when it comes out. Oh, man. You don't think you ever seen the movie? Oh, you gotta check out.
Oh
yeah, you gotta watch it, man.
Check it out. It's a fun watch. It's very goofy. It's very silly. But it is a fun movie. Like it's Jack Black, like one of his best performances, I think, because it's just him being not full on goofball, but like funny enough where it's like it's him,
I am.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
That song. There was memes. There's memes lately of that movie.
There's so many memes.
Yeah.
Like these are my recreational clothes, and then he like squeezes his butt. Yeah. Yeah, definitely check it out, collector. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. I like it a lot. Yeah. All right. You guys ready? Talk some Spider-Man.
Before we do this, I need the old intro for me. Or notification.
I don't have it.
You don't have it anymore?
Because I had to uninstall my soundboard. I had to uninstall my soundboard. I'll get it back because I have to actually update my computer to Windows 11, and then I'm gonna reinstall my soundboard.
Good
Yeah.
luck with that thing.
I know
It-
it's annoying,
When
but I have
updates are
to
being-
because Windows 10 is dead. So
Yeah.
man, but yeah, I don't have the the
Hey,
Babu freak. Yeah,
hey. Man, that stinks. It's all right. But
yeah.
I just wanted to ask that for that, but we're good. I'm good. I'm good.
No,
Do your thing.
wait, my bad. Computer froze up for a second. All right. Yeah, because you would come in and say like, hey, or what would you like? I
Yeah.
forgot how I started playing it or something like that.
I forget too. But I would just say something and then you would just play it and it would be like, hey.
Yeah, and it was especially like right when I first got the soundboard. It was like a
Right.
digital soundboard, so it would all be on my computer, and I love playing with it. But then it started getting too complicated with everything I was doing. Oh man, do you think in a million years, Brand New Day will beat Endgame opening numbers?
No.
No, I didn't. I knew it was gonna do great because it's Spider-Man, but holy crap!
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And the crazy part is Doomsday might have performed this. But the
Yeah,
ticket sales already.
Yeah, already like sold out in a bunch of places.
Yeah, mine sold out in 2 hours.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So, if you haven't got tickets, because I know Brandman doesn't care to see it, but you might even if you want to go see it, you might not be able to if you didn't get tickets. So they'll probably
Right.
watch and stuff. But
the only reason I'm gonna watch the movie is to fulfill my duties and do right by our channel. That's the only
for the
reason.
channel,
Yeah, I have zero desire to see Doomsday. I'm probably gonna sit at the screen glaring the entire time, just
Oh.
on general principle.
Grant,
I'm gonna be looking at that movie through clenched teeth.
I'm gonna have
Worse
to
than
agree
to
with
make
you
it worse.
because I unfortunately saw the leaks.
I didn't
And
even
they track-
I didn't even bother with the leaks, but I got heat for
they
that movie.
track and they're bad. No lie.
Oh god.
Well, they're not
yeah.
bad. They're disappointing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Secret Wars just sounds worse. No lie.
Yeah. That's
If
what
If
that's what
they
I'm
fail,
fearing.
that's a big red flag for Marvel. That's scary
Yeah.
for Marvel.
Mhm.
That would suck.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to Doomsday at all.
There's
They
a
waited
question.
too long.
Oh,
I
I
feel
don't-
like they
well-
waited too long and lost all the hype. Dune took it all, you know?
yeah. I don't know if it's that. It's also like just. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this down, Drew. We'll answer that in a second. But it's also just I think I think losing the hype in general with what happened with Kang, with Quantum Mania being such a bad
A
movie,
mess.
you know,
Yeah.
and then everything
Mhm.
that happened with Jonathan Majors and them letting go of that and then trying to figure out what to do, you know, it's just everything was a big mess for a bunch of different reasons, you know, and it's kind of, you know,
Mhm.
them trying
we're here.
to I don't know, fix things. I don't know. They're just I don't know.
We're here now, so I mean, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll have to see what happens. And like Brandman says, I'm kind of not interested as I was.
Yeah, I have zero interest in it. I'm
I
just
hope
But you're
it's
gonna
not-
do
good
it.
enough.
But you're gonna do it for the channel.
That's my only reasoning.
Tax write off, man. It's just like, but I mean, as long as it's good enough to restart the universe, I guess, you know.
Mhm.
Because I mean, I think that's the biggest thing they're trying to do is like they knew they messed up with the multiverse like idea. Then they, you know, everything with Kane got messed up, and then now they're trying to like fix everything. So as long as the movie is good enough where we can start over after Secret Wars and everything is, in a better spot than it is like now. You know,
Mhm.
so I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Here, before we get going, we'll answer this one with Drew really quick. It's a question for everyone. Which Spider-Man villain do you like more? Michael Keaton as Vulture or Jake Gyllenhaal Mysterio? For me, I love both. I think I'm gonna go with Mysterio.
Mhm.
What
think
what you like?
I kind of liked Vulture a little more. I kind of understood the why with him a little bit better since he was kind of screwed over by damage control and that sort of thing. I thought the connection to Peter worked, and
Yeah.
just it's Michael Keaton. Mysterio, on the other hand, is one of my favorite Spider-Man villains, but just the motivation was
It was weak.
it was weak. Oh, Tony Stark was mean to me.
And
And
it was also redundant. Like they did that
Right.
in Iron Man 3, right? You know, with the other good dude. He's like,
with
oh,
Killian, yeah.
Killian, whatever. You know, like he was mean to me. He left me on the rooftop. I was like,
hmm
so you decided to kill a bunch of people? Like, the hell?
Yeah. So I would have been, if it was more of a Peter centric villain who
Mm.
they could have done without the Tony Stark connection, I thought.
Yeah, I see that. What about you, Derby?
One's Batman, one's Bubble Man. That's simple as that.
Bubble Boy.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I like that.
Yeah.
I feel like Keaton's Vulture was more related to the audience. You felt more for him, and Gyllenhaal's Mysterio was more manipulative than what Keaton was giving off for Vulture as a villain. But I do believe, agree with Bran. It was what I said is that it was a weaker version of Mysterio, because the Mysterio that I grew up on with Spider-Man the animated series, he was cool and he was awesome. You were afraid of him when he popped up anytime he was in the show.
Exactly.
And I didn't feel the same way with Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio. I really didn't like the direction that the vision what they did with Mysterio in that movie.
Yeah, because I agree with that. Like Mysterio was just like, oh, I'm gonna get revenge on Tony Stark's legacy and whatever and this and that. And I was like, where Keaton was like also affected by Tony Stark, because with what happened. But instead of like, I'm gonna get revenge, he's like, I'm just gonna find another way to make money, and for the most part, he was kind of doing his own thing until Spider-Man, So
good old Spider-Man.
Yeah. So and also like just Michael Keaton is just a way better actor than Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Especially as a villain, as like a scary villain, like
Yeah. The only redeemable scene in with Mysterio was that the one scene in Far From Home was it Far From Home, right? Is when he displays everything, and it's like a zombie Spider-Man or like a grave. You know what scene I'm talking about, right?
Oh yeah,
I know.
That's the only redeemable thing of somewhat showing what the Spider-Man animated series Mysterio was with the presentation stuff. That's the only positive of that version of Mysterio.
Yeah, I agree. Oh man, Vulture was more scary dating his daughter, and he knows the secret. Yeah. There's probably no time in Tom Holland's Peter Parker's life was he more scared than that moment in the car.
Yeah. and Liz like pretty much inadvertently dry snitched on him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. And then only Keenan. And then also, I just saw a clip not too long ago of the person that Kevin Feige wanted before Keenan, and it's such a bad. And I love
Who?
the other actor. It was Lin-Manuel Miranda. He wanted as Vulture.
Jesus, thank goodness that didn't happen.
No.
There's Lin-Manuel is talking in I forgot who he's talking to, but he's on
He
like
was the
some
only-
podcast. Yeah, and
He
he
was
said
the guy.
like he would have been he got a call from Feige and he's like, hey, I want you to be in a movie, you know. And he was like, well, when is it filmed? He's like, as soon as his run of Hamilton ends, he was gonna go and do the film. And he said Kevin Feige told him the whole movie,
Wait,
here's
that
the whole
guy?
rundown. Yeah, like Hamilton, him.
The
Would
guy
have
who
been
was playing Hamilton at that time. Or
Yeah.
who played him.
yeah, who played him? You know, yeah, that's Lin-Manuel Miranda. Yeah, which I'm like, and I love Lin-Manuel
I'm
Miranda.
done.
He's
Oh wow.
Right,
Wow,
but-
that would have been a poor decision.
yeah, but even he admits he goes like that might be the best thing for him to ever do was to not be able to do that film, because then they got Keaton and he was just like the best. And even Lin-Manuel was saying like he would have been horribly, miscast, which I'm like, yeah, you're not scary Vulture kind of guy.
Mhm.
So yeah, it was definitely an interesting kind of thing. But all right.
All right.
Let's get into it. I know Lawrence, you got a few questions. We'll save those. I see your ranking. We'll get into the ranking towards the end.
What you
But
drinking,
let's
Brad?
Ghost.
Oh man.
I'm this late.
It may be good, but it might take you out quicker, man.
No, these ones are the few, or like one of the only ones that don't make me crash. This is where I went, because I went to the 7-Eleven across the street because I felt myself getting drowsy. So I
Oh,
needed
that's
to
what
pick me up.
Nice.
Ran across the street and they had a 2 for $5 deal. So
Nice.
mhm.
I mean, that wouldn't have been a bad option, Lawrence, but I think that wouldn't have been a bad option. But I don't think he probably would
Ralph
have done it.
Fiennes. That would have been a different. Yeah.
I don't think he would have done it though.
What happened to the Rhino?
They
They left him in the Craven movie.
The world may never
left
know.
him in the Craven movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man.
Voldemort.
Yeah. Voldemort as Vulture. Ralph Fiennes is a great freaking actor though, man. He was Odysseus in one of the versions of the Odyssey. So he could do stuff. He's really good at it.
That's who I mean, he's too big of a name though, but I kind of wish he was that's who I wish Alfred would be for the DCU.
I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Ralph Fiennes is Alfred. It's a little bit of a smaller role for him, but
That's what I mean. His name's a little bit big for that role, but
that would be
it would be a good role for him.
I like that. Yeah, getting Gollum to be Alfred in the Batman was a little interesting.
He's British. That's what it just didn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh man,
we'll see how that goes.
we've killed it. Yeah. All right. All right. Let's get this review going.
All right.
Where we at? All right. Cool. Let's go. What's up, Jen? How you doing? I know Jen was over on Anzo's channel talking about Spider-Man. So,
Spooderman.
all right. Let's get
Wait,
into
should
it.
we do the dance to make the intro?
You want to do the? I don't
It's
have
the
it anymore.
meme.
I got which one?
The Spider-Man 3 meme.
I got rid of it because we kept getting claimed on it.
Ah.
We kept
Well,
getting
we
every
could
time we
just go like
played
this.
it.
We could just go like this or something. I don't know.
do the thing. Oh man. All right, let's get this thing going. Let's go. All right, what is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tim Kramer, Brandman Brandon. We got special guests with us, Derpy Entertainment. We are going to be reviewing Spider-Man Brand New Day, get into our likes, our dislikes, our ratings at the end. We'll probably talk a little bit about the box office because, wow.
Right?
Wow. With that box office. But before we get into that, how about Derpy, you want to let people know where they can find you?
Yes.
On one of the many channels.
You can find me here on YouTube on Derpy Entertainment. The Average Boys podcast every Sunday night at 9. Two Dumb Yinzers, Steelers podcast. Twitch, Derpy Entertainment. Kick, Random Derpster. And Instagram and Twitter, or formerly used as Twitter, X, Dirtman2929.
Dirtman or Derpman?
Dirtman.
Dirtman. Okay, I was like
2929.
There you go. So make sure you check out Derpy. I'll make sure I'll put some links in the description so you can go check them out on some of those places. But yeah, we appreciate everyone coming in. If you're in the live chat, you guys are awesome. Leave your comments. Let us know what you think about this movie, because I know we got people like Jen that just came in. We got Cleves that just came in. And we got people that have been in here for a while. So appreciate all you guys in the live chat. But if you're watching on the replay, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, come and join us when we do movie reviews like this. We appreciate it. We have a lot of fun talking with everybody. But usually Brian gives us the rundown, but he's on his vacation. So I'll do a quick rundown before we get into our actual discussion. So Spider-Man Brand New Day. Peter Parker devotes his life to protecting New York City as a full-time Spider-Man. But as the demands on him intensify, the pressure sparks a surprising physical evolution that threatens his existence, even as a strange new pattern of crimes give rise to one of the most powerful threats he's ever faced. So, yeah, pretty good description. So, yeah, we got pretty much everyone coming back with this one. Tom Holland, Zendaya, Jacob, what the hell's his name?
Battalion.
Yeah, and then we got. Did he? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But then we got Sadie Sink coming in. We got a new director, Dustin Daniel Cretton, who also did Shang-Chi. So yeah, but all the main people are still here. John Bernthal again. John Bernthal was in this one. Mark Ruffalo also was in here for a little bit. So.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So full spoilers. So if you haven't watched it, make sure you hit pause, go check it out, come back, and we're gonna talk about all the spoilers because there's some big ones for sure. But we'll start off with Derpy, and then we'll go Brandman and me. Let us know what you like about this movie.
Should I just say? I mean, it's probably the best Tom Holland story of the four. I mean, I loved it.
Yep.
I cried. You guys can't deny it either. Nobody can. Even the most cold-hearted soul. You can't deny you cried. Seeing Tom Holland, aka Peter, in this as Peter Parker, it was very sad and emotional. Like just seeing him face adulthood alone. It just kind of felt like most dudes over 30 now.
Yeah.
It just felt sad and depressing. But I enjoyed the movie, the heck out of it. I loved the cameos, even though some were over the top. It was one tier. No, it was more than one tier, Lawrence. It was. No, but I had a good time. There was some pacing issues here and there, I would say. Just it would basically go oh, I'm enjoying it, and then it would just slack, and then you'd be back into it, if you know what I mean. That was, but overall, I had a good time. I had a very good time.
Yeah. Was there any cameos? I don't want to say cameos, but any like cameos that you enjoyed like more than others?
I don't want to say it because it'd probably be a spoiler.
We're doing full spoilers.
Yeah, go for it, dude.
Oh, we're doing full spoilers?
Yeah, full
Big
spoilers.
potato, small potato. If you know what I mean. Just seeing that meme and over the internet the last couple nights is just hilarious. But it was Yelena showing up, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In her office.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The best office.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I guess Sadie Sink, who we've known for some time who she was, if you've paid attention over the internet.
Worst kept secret.
Yeah, worst kept secret. She acted her butt off just like Tom Holland did in this.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's a weaker version or direction of the character, even though it so much showed some of her origin, how it's supposed to go. I would say it's more of a weaker direction and how it went. But her powers are, of the character, I don't want to say it yet, but the powers of her character were a force to reckon with in this movie, and it definitely showed and affected many characters. Frank, the Punisher, right?
Yeah.
he
His constant
he was hilarious. He's always been, and as the Punisher. And of course they had to throw the pressing limited time show or whatever it's called, the origin of him still into the movie, and it's like why do you got to do that? Why do you got to do that? We already have Peter Parker depressed over MJ, and then you got to throw in a family, origin about that. But and then Zendaya and Jacob, they did what they did. They've been done the last 3 films. Be the best versions of that they can to support Peter. This time around, they just weren't there to support him until for like at least the end. But this movie was a blast, dude. This movie was a blast.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. So, Fernando. One, I'm gonna not show that comment until we get into it because that was a big spoiler. But this, Fernando said this is the strongest portrayal of Jean Grey, in my opinion. I think so. It's a very different portrayal of Jean Grey, which I'll get into that later with some of my negatives. But she was pretty good. Pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. Yeah. So okay. What about you, Brandman? What are some of your likes?
I liked that as a Spider-Man fan. Spider-Man's my favorite superhero of all time. It felt like more, as far as the MCU and Tom Holland goes, it felt like more of the Spider-Man movie that I've kind of been waiting for quite some time. I think even the tone and just feel of the movie was probably definitely it worked for me a lot more than, and I want to go see the movie again before I kind of solidify this, but there, as far as the tone and the feel of the movie that Destin Daniel Cretton brought, on certain levels, it worked a little bit more for me than the Sam Raimi movies did. And I mean that in the best way possible, because the Raimi movies, as iconic as they are, and they walked so a lot of the future stuff could run, they have this kind of intentional, and this goes for Raimi's style as a whole.
Yeah.
They have this very intentionally like hokey, very ham-fisted B movie feel to them that
Mhm.
I kind of have to be in a certain mood to watch. Again, not a knock against them at all, but they're just like intentionally very hokey, and I have to be in a specific mood for them, as opposed to this where I could kind of see myself having a little more rewatch value.
Bran.
Also, the fact that the opening montage was set to one of my favorite songs by one of my favorite bands, TV on the Radio, was enough for me to just instantly 5-star it. That was awesome.
That's it.
Yeah, like I instantly started like tapping my feet when that happened, when that kicked in. I like how the change in directors from John Watts to Destin Daniel Cretton really
You
worked.
definitely felt that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it worked. It worked to its advantage, because I think this needed to feel distinctly different considering where Peter was at this point in his life. So I liked how I liked the character progression of Peter. He felt very different than how he did in the previous 3 movies. I liked how it explored Peter as more of a as more of an innovator and a scientific mind, which I think you need when it comes to the character. And I just it also set the stage to for some good stuff and good character development in future films, because let's face it, after the money that it made this weekend, we're getting more movies.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I
And
know
I
on
just-
Saturday. Well, we
Till
looked
the
it
end
up
of
and we're like,
time.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, we looked up how many movies Tom Holland signed on for, and I guess it's we don't know yet, but right now the rumor is anywhere between 3 to 5 movies is what he signed up for. And
They're gonna
I was always expecting 5 at least.
Mhm.
They're gonna
So,
milk all
yeah.
the Spider-Man webbing from the fluids.
from his
Mhm.
Out
wrist,
of-
all of it.
Yeah.
So definitely get some at least another solo film for sure.
But yeah,
Quickly, Bran.
Mhm.
Didn't it feel like the PlayStation games, dude?
oh yeah, totally. There were
100%.
there were
Yeah.
there were a lot of points where it felt like Spidey PS4. Even he was moving like Spider-Man from
Right.
PS4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
The swinging and everything.
All the
swinging,
all the fighting,
all the
Right.
all the fight
fighting,
scenes. Yeah.
even the way his crib his apartment kind of looked,
Oh.
reminded me of
Yeah.
Even some of the stuff that he was doing with his webs reminded me of Spidey PS4.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely. And
very
it
much.
just felt like a very classic street level Spider-Man that story,
There you go.
which is something that I was really, really wanting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A few comments real quick. Fernando said that we should have gotten a lot more of Tombstone.
Yeah.
That's a big
Yeah.
complaint, and I do agree. I would have liked more of Tombstone, maybe even like Tombstone and Scorpion working together and stuff. But I think that little montage of all his little villains he had, because we had Ramrod and a few other people. I feel that's gonna play into another Spider-Man movie. Because if they're looking at this and they're like, oh, this one is street level kind of Spider-Man on his own without Tony Stark. He's not like Spider / Iron Boy like how he has been. And I wonder if they're like, okay, let's go back to doing more of that. So we'll see. I hope we get more of it, because that casting was a perfect casting and he looked awesome. He looked awesome on screen. Tombstone.
For the 5
So-
seconds he was on there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, hope to see
Yeah.
more of Tombstone. But
Mhm.
the way they did it, because I enjoyed that montage so much, but it definitely left me wanting more. But
Right.
the way they did it this time, it worked. They very focused. You don't want to like overcome certain stories. So even though I would have loved to have seen more Tombstone in this movie, I was okay with it with what they did.
Mhm.
And I think
Just
it
do
was
more with them in a sequel.
right.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it was even though like we said we wish more. I think it was the only way they could do it with this
Mhm.
particular
Me too.
story.
Yeah. I mean, because it
Just-
showed like what he's been doing for 4 years. You know, like
Right,
he's been
right.
finding these like more street level, more of his rogues gallery. Because they had to like do something like what he's been up to for 4 years. So you show all these like big bads of like Scorpion and Tombstone and Ramrod and stuff like that. The Hand. So it's like okay, like he's been busy. So like I definitely got that vibe. It's just like I wish we would have probably got some more. That would have been definitely cool.
Come
I'm
on,
expecting
King,
a team
you
up.
can't be
I'm
greedy
expecting
now.
a team up. I know, right? Give me
Come
like
on,
a
we gotta
3.5
learn
hour
from
movie.
Disney being greedy. Come on.
Cleve said it would have been cool if Daredevil had showed up. Even if you saw him in the jail, I think would have been cool.
Yeah, that would have been enough for me.
That would have been cool.
I probably would have better seen than the last one.
Mhm.
The last in No Way Home.
Oh, where he's the lawyer.
He used the lore and then he catches a brick.
Yeah. I think seeing like that would have been cool. It was like, hey, my lawyer's in jail. Like something like that would have been like kind of cool. But I get it. Is what it is. Yeah. But as I said, Spider-Man and Punisher had good chemistry. They did. They had really good chemistry. But like Lauren said, they're friends in real life. So yeah. You could tell like, excuse me, how interesting it was because like the moments with Tom and Zendaya were like so good, and I was like, well, yeah, they're married. So it was like they have good chemistry because in real life they have good chemistry, and then same thing with Punisher and Spider-Man, it was like because in real life they have good chemistry, like these are actors that know how to act and them being good friends outside of work, it definitely shows but yeah.
You know what happened when he said MJ did not touch anything or get away from that what's it called, the mural, right? Or
the cabinet with all the pictures.
Yeah. All I could think of is one meme of that actor. Can you think of that? It's
from John Bernthal?
Yeah, it's from The Walking Dead.
I don't know which one.
I can't.
What is that? What is that?
What is it? and it's
And he just starts rushing it.
And it starts running. Yeah. I have to watch this movie again because it has to be in here.
That was the only thing I could think of when he did that.
That is
funny.
But I have to watch it again because I want to see if he does his let me tell you something moment.
Yeah,
that he's just known for.
And
yeah,
I gotta revisit it to see if I missed it.
Yeah, because I'm sure there's a bunch of moments where he could have said it, but he was a good he was good, but like one of my like things that Derpy you touched on was John being protective of Frank Castle, Punisher being protective of his the cabinet with like the pictures of his wife and his kids and stuff like that. And I like that because they even talk about a little bit of it being here's Tom, I keep saying like the real life name. Here's Peter, here's Peter Parker who's all alone right now, handling all this pressure by himself. And he's young, like he's early 20s or something like that, at this point. But then like it's like a mirror because you're like, oh well, here's Frank who's been doing it for a long time, you know,
Right.
with in the military and then at home with his wife and his kids getting, you know, killed and stuff like that. So it's like, hey, careful, because you could turn into, you know, that kind of person, you know, and I don't think Peter wants to become what Frank is, you know. So I enjoy like that kind of dynamic between them two. Was like they have a lot of similarities of what's going on in their personal life, and one decides to like kill everybody and the other one's like, no, I need to be a hero, you know. So yeah, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, overall, man, it's everyone did a great. Zendaya killed it, you know, as when she was like mind controlled by Jean, you know, that was cool. And then she like does this like look, you know, that whole scene on the roof was great. And you just see like how it just crushes Peter, man. And you just
I
felt
was messed up with Jean.
Oh man, yeah, super
mean,
messed up.
That's
Yeah.
Jean though. Like, I mean, that's her character in a way.
Yeah, I mean, in this movie, yeah.
In this one,
she's definitely a little crazy a little bit with stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, just all around, I thought the acting was pretty good. You know, it felt like, you know, a good like Spider-Man kind of thing. Ned was great. You know, I all the way through, like Ned was just like, he's the MVP, man. You know, like they're just building Legos and he's just like super chill about it, you know, and then I think the end scene, you know, is kind of a spoiler, where all the way at the end, the one person that remembers is no one was talking about like, what if Ned remembers? It's always like, oh, what if MJ they kiss and she remembers everything and blah blah blah, or what if like Hulk remembers because Hulk wasn't himself, he was technically blah blah blah. No one brought up like just the power of like two bros, two friendship, you know, this like super strong friendship is like, that's the thing that breaks this curse, you know, like it was so good. I enjoyed just that part. Like I was like, like it was out of left field. It was great.
In my theater, as soon as that scene ended and it went to black, everyone was like, come on, like everyone was like, come on, we're leaving on a cliffhanger like that.
Oh man, yeah. No, my theater was like cheering. They were clapping. There was a bunch of people dressed up as Spider-Man that were, you know, chanting Spider-Man, stuff like that. But no, that was just that was well done. I thought, you know, it was just like the one character no one was talking about, you know, that's going to be the guy that remembers first, you know, and then when you think about it, it just makes so much sense, you know, like besides yeah, he's the guy in his chair. Besides Aunt May, like Ned probably knows him better than anybody else, you know. So yeah, it was cool. And we got VB Morris. What's up? Appreciate the jewels, dropping off some jewels. Thank you. Oh man, yeah. Punisher just falling asleep in Peter's room was off since he was always on the run. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah. My theater was also very festive with the but yeah, it was just, the action was great, you know, the graphics, the visuals were great. You know,
slow
just I was through. Which one?
The slow comic book shots of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That was cool. Like the attention to detail of the actual shots was cool.
That whole opening montage was just top tier.
Yeah, with it. No worries. I know the tips and jewels and things are a newer thing, but we appreciate that, VB. Oh man, but yeah, it was pretty good. I even Sadie Sink, I enjoyed her performance as Jean, you know, and I'm really curious to see where it goes with the X-Men at the, you know, going forward, because it brings up a lot of questions for me as a big X-Men fan. I'm not the biggest Jean Grey fan, so I had to look up. I'm like, is this her story? Because I'm like, I don't remember it being this her story, and I was like, no, a lot of it was kind of like made up. You know,
Mhm.
like, yeah, she has a sister, but her sister, you know, died a very different way in the comics, you know,
Two,
and stuff like that. You know,
two things. Was that Rogue on the bus?
I don't think that was Rogue on that bus.
yeah.
It looked like her though.
It looked like her.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
secondly, was the villain that Jean Grey Sadie wanted to, you know, take out, was that the guy, like, the character wise? Was he from X2? Was that like the one that wanted, I was thinking of it, but I don't think it is, but
I don't think
No.
no.
Tremel
Okay.
Tidman.
yeah, I just, I don't know, I just that's what I thought it was, but
Mhm.
it definitely wasn't one him.
The biggest thing that he's done, well, he was in Mission Possible in the last one.
Yeah.
And then, but he's probably most well known for Severance.
Okay.
You know, he's in Severance, and he's great in Severance. And this, I mean, even this role was kind of his character in Severance a little bit, you know. So
I just thought he was the guy
Yeah.
from X2, the villain from X2. We tried to get Logan and stuff
Mhm.
and invaded the mansion, but he probably was. He definitely
like
wasn't
the actual character, like
Yeah.
the actor or the character.
the actual character.
No. Yeah, no. Yeah, you think about
No.
Stryker. Yeah,
Right.
everything. About,
No, I don't think that was Stryker. No, definitely not.
Okay.
no.
Mhm.
It gave off the vibe though. No lie. You can't deny it. It gave off. the
Yeah, I
vibe.
think he's
I could see that. Yeah.
because he's a pretty big up and coming actor, you know, in a lot of things. So I could see him playing a bigger role in the X-Men films going
Mhm.
forward. Because like Fernando said, like Peter accidentally gave Damage Control like the inhibitor collars for the X-Men.
That's
So I can see him being part of like creating the Sentinels and stuff like that. You know, I think he's gonna be a big part of that world
okay.
going forward. I think I could be wrong, but you never know. Jen said facts thanks a lot of questions, but this is a different universe from the comic book universe. Yeah, which would be Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. I had the same problem since her origin story was so different. We'll get into the negatives. You know, I mean, it's a negative, but that was my biggest kind of head scratcher for me was just what they did. But after listening to other people and seeing what people are talking about, I was like, I'm looking at it a little differently. But so, yeah, he's coming back with Trask. That's who I couldn't think of his name. Trask. Yeah, he's definitely coming back with Trask. He's gonna be part of like the anti-mutant movement. I
Right.
think. Yeah, he's definitely gonna be a big player going forward. You know, because he's such a big actor that they just casted him for this. Like, or not a big actor, but a big up and coming actor. So, yeah, I see him being part of the X-Men world going forward. Yeah. But we'll jump into some of the negatives. What were some of the problems you had with this one, Derpy? Ooh, definitely Fernando. Definitely noticed that.
like it's probably like the montage maybe. I mean, and just seeing the villains and not getting that much of it
Mhm.
of them.
Getting the tease.
Yeah, maybe some pacing issues, like I said before.
Mm.
Just like in moments, it would be like you're locked in, and then it would just like you would daze out or something like that. At least for me. The other thing is probably Hulk was cool. Like this version of Hulk was cool, but
Mhm.
in a way, it was kind of unnecessary.
Mhm.
Like him appearing like that and then causing like all that. But I get why it's just to push the plot along, but
Mhm.
and everything. But it, in my opinion, I think that was a negative. You really didn't need Hulk
Mhm.
there. But you know they got to make merchandising somehow, right, folks? Because that's
Yeah.
Disney.
Yeah, but that's the biggest complaint I heard from a lot of people was the disappointment of Hulk not being bigger or more important in the story than what he
Yeah.
was.
Right.
So
Mhm.
yeah, hearing that a lot.
What else would I would say? I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, I guess besides maybe a bit of a reaction saying this is the best Spider-Man movie of all
Mhm.
time by many YouTubers
Mm-hmm.
that really don't read comics. But I mean that's probably the last only negative I would say is that the overreaction, I mean, I'm gonna say it, the glaze of the movie is probably the last negative I would have. Is that it's it's top three, but not top. It's top 3,
Mm-hmm.
if not top 5, but it's not the best Spider-Man movie.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
Just the
Yeah, I have it in
overreaction.
my top 3.
But that's how I
Yeah.
feel about the negatives.
Okay. Okay. Few comments. Poor Peter's always is making a mess trying to do the right thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jen said there wasn't really a villain in the movie. It was kind of damage control. That's a weird villain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even then, it's yeah. And that was something
I mean,
me and Brian talked about on Saturday.
I guess one more thing, maybe like, I mean, I've seen this before. It was kind of cameo slot
Mhm.
in a way, because there was a lot of cameos of characters we really didn't need because Jean was mainly the villain. But
Mhm.
that's just how I feel negative.
Mhm.
The negatives.
Okay. What about you, Brian?
I know I already said I would have loved to have seen more Tombstone.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What else? This just sounded this I know this is going to sound super nitpicky, but it just felt I know there was kind of a throwaway line about Peter saying that he felt guilty about what happened to May. I just think that really felt kind of tacked on and a little
Forced.
derivative.
Yeah,
Yeah,
forced.
like knowing full well that that was not his fault, that was nobody's fault but Norman Osborn's. Um, so it just felt like I know Peter's thing is he carries a lot of guilt. He blames himself for a lot of stuff, but that's
Mm-hmm.
one thing that he really shouldn't have been blaming himself for, because he was not responsible for that. I I think I see what you're saying, Derp, about the Hulk. I could have taken or left that. They and I also agree it could have had like a more kind of more of a definitive villain or like a final boss, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I at the same time I kind of
It works.
it worked for kind of what they were going for. And some of the stuff in terms of like excuse me, in terms of building the greater universe, obviously this was trying to kind of plant some seeds for X-Men. This really could have been in its own corner without any connective tissue to like X-Men, that sort of thing. To an extent, they kind of could have used a different villain, but again, it is what it is. So, but I think those are my complaints about it.
Okay. All right, Jen said, I wanted to know why Spider-Man told Hulk it's me, Peter. I was confused because Doctor Strange spell. How would he know it's him? I mean, I guess you're hoping, that he would remember. And then I wonder if that's why they picked the Hulk to be in the movie, was because the whole kind of like two different beings living inside the one body, because you have the Hulk, and then you have like Bruce. So it's like, because the Hulk was kind of not around when the spell happened, so when the Hulk, actually emerged in this film, which we haven't seen the Hulk fuck, we haven't seen the Hulk since Infinity War, right?
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, when Thanos beats his ass, that was the last time we saw like the Hulk. You know,
Well, there's the twerking She-Hulk show, but that's a whole nother story.
yeah, but he's not the Hulk there. Like he's
Right,
Professor Hulk.
right.
You know,
Right.
even in that one, you know, so he never hulks out. You know, so maybe, but even then, it's like okay, you know, it's. You know, it was whatever. I also found it strange that like he didn't use his name at all for anybody. Every time he always like used a different name. So I was like, can he just not say he's Peter? You know, like is somebody gonna remember like, oh, that's Peter? You know, so you know, I don't know. You know, that was a little like they didn't really explain that, and I guess that's like just you know the devil's in the details with the spell, you know, but yeah, he drew from memory. Yeah, or she drew from memory. Or I'll talk about MJ. MJ remembers, but isn't telling Peter because she doesn't want him to worry about her dying. Maybe. I can see that. You know, but yeah, Bruce remembers him in their fight and regains control. Yeah, but and Lauren said Ned fully remembers after the handshake. I love that. I know a lot of people don't like that scene. I thought that scene was awesome. It was awesome. I loved it. And then VB is saying the whole MJ thing bummed me out. It's not a negative, but it was definitely like a sad moment because like here Peter finally like lets out all his emotions and MJ is just like I don't even remember you, bro. And I was like, damn. It's just like
Yeah.
I saw it on Saturday, so that part hit me because it was National Girlfriend's Day.
Oh, was
I didn't even realize that.
I didn't know either. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, but that was I thought a good moment, you know. But yeah, my biggest issue was Jean Grey, you know, because the Jean Grey I always read and know about, like she's the goody of the X-Men. You know what I mean? She's the teacher's pet, you know, Professor S, you know, was like little teacher's pet kind of thing, you know. And then for them to change her so drastically, like really, like I'm like, she killed some people. She killed some people, and I was like, damn, you know, and that was kind of like the one thing, you know, me and Brian were talking on Saturday, was maybe there should have been, I know I forgot when you guys brought it up, maybe there should have been a final boss, you know, and we're like Mr. Negative would have been a perfect version because it would have allowed
I would have loved Mr. Negative.
It would have allowed her it would allow her to be controlled so she can keep her innocence, I guess. I don't know, you know, like her, like, you know, still, you know, being like that, but also it would have allowed her to realize like how powerful she really is, and maybe it freaks her out and then she goes and seeks like help, you know, like from Professor X, you know. So that was my only thing, because then you get a real bad guy. You get somebody, a real bad guy, like just like that. Even I think Brian brought it up, like even Sinister. You could have done Mr. Sinister, would have been really interesting, because then that would have set up, you know, Madeline Pryor down the road. You know, that would have set up, you know, just the Sinister stuff for the X-Men as well. You know, I'm like, that would have been really cool too. You know, so I feel like there should have been a final boss with somebody kind of controlling her a little bit.
It should have been Black Adam.
Black Adam. The Rock just drops him.
The final boss.
But yeah, that was my biggest issue with that. Like, because everything else but didn't really bother me as much, you know. Like the cameos, I wish I got more cameos, but it's nothing I hated. It's just something I wanted more of. The Hulk thing, like I do agree, like it was kind of like you just put him in, and you could have used Dr. Connors, you know, and used the lizard, you know, but I get you want to use the Hulk because, you know, you need to do something with the Hulk, you know. And I feel also it's kind of like Dustin Daniel Cretton's like slap to the Russo brothers, like, oh, you don't know what to do with this character? wow, watch this. You know, it's like like you can do something just like this and make him be a badass again. You know, so because I did appreciate when he like hulked out, like legit hulked out, and he grew like 3-4 more feet bigger. Like I was like, okay, that's dope. I miss Hulk. Like I miss Hulk, and
This
yeah.
this version of Hulk actually looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it looked
so-
like the Incredible Hulk version, but like more detail.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even like I enjoyed like how like he like where Bruce was still in charge, so it was not full Professor Hulk, but you know he wasn't full Hulk, but it was like with his Professor Hulk kind of thing going on. But then like when he becomes the Hulk, like he gets even bigger, and I was
Right.
like, yes, like there's a difference between like, you know, the savage like crazy Hulk and then, you know, somebody like Professor Hulk, you know. So yeah. So as much as I wanted more of stuff like that, like I can't say I hated it, you know. But
Him growing
yeah, I
bigger,
mean-
you could thank
Mhm.
the billions of dollars that Marvel has made over the years for that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know, but I mean, Gene was my only like issue. But like I said, after watching a bunch of other people talk about it and them like kind of having their theories, and it's just like talking about like if this is where the X-Men is going to go, where a bunch of these kids are going to have a lot of problems, and they kind of come together, and it kind of shows like you're not just good or bad, you know, or you could have been done bad stuff and now you're a good guy, which is very much X-Men-y, you know, like
Yeah.
Emma Frost, a bad guy, and she became a teacher. You know, Magneto, you know, bad guy, you know, and becomes, you know, part of the X-Men. So them setting that kind of stuff up early is really interesting, and them doing their own thing with Jean. It's not my favorite thing,
I think-
but I'm cool with it. You know,
Mhm.
I'm cool with it.
I think you had to do it that way because most like they're used to the Fox version of Jean
Yeah.
Grey in the comic.
Yeah,
I think
True.
in the MCU they probably with Feige he wanted to do this version because you have to make it so different from fans that love the Fox version.
I can see that. I can see that. You know, trying to make it its own thing.
Yeah.
So, well, I see that. Humble guy, what's up? Says, question, I haven't watched the movie, but is there a ship between Jean Grey and Peter? No,
I don't think
thi-
so,
I didn't
no.
get those vibes.
I didn't get that vibe. No.
I didn't get that vibe. You know,
Mhm.
there was a big rumor that Yelena was gonna like have a thing for Peter, like she was gonna hit
Mhm.
on him, and she was gonna like, hey, what's going on? You know, and
I mean,
that
she
was a big
kinda did.
rumor. I don't think so. I
You
think
don't
she.
think so?
I don't know. I don't think she tried to hit on him or at all, because I'm like, why? You know. I think she was more like, you know, like I need
She
to
was
trust.
more like big potato, and he was like more small potato.
Yeah, it was like she wanted to see the potatoes. I was like, no, you know, but no, I think she was more of a power move. You know, saying to get in your undies and stuff like that. It was more of a power move. Make sure you don't have weapons and stuff like that. But
That's
but I was
that's what I
also-
thought.
yeah, I didn't get that as flirty, you know. So yeah,
Mhm.
but yeah, I didn't get between Gene and Peter. I didn't feel any of that kind of stuff going on. So, but appreciate you coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only telepath would know their connection with them, with Mary Jane and Peter. Yeah. Professor X has some work to do when he finds her. Yeah. I heard somebody saying like maybe they're already kind of like setting up Dark Phoenix way
Mhm.
down the road of like, hey, she always had this in her. So when she gets this ultimate power, like, you know, it's not like too crazy if she becomes a little evil, you know.
Mhm.
You know what I just thought of?
What's that?
You know how Secret Wars is supposed to like reboot everything,
Mhm.
and they're leading towards X-Men. Well, now that they have all the IPs, pretty much of all the characters, now they could probably do stories that they wanted to do instead of what they did back originally in Phase 1.
Mhm.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? Like
100%.
when we wanted like Fantastic Four and X-Men all on one screen during the Avengers, and we couldn't get it till like this last,
Mhm.
that's what I think they might do with the reboot. But that's just a theory.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what they're gonna do with the X-Men. But Lauren said there's a rumor the MJ boyfriend is the Hobgoblin. What's his name? Paul?
I think his name was Paul. Yeah, did not see
it
that
Paul?
rumor.
No.
Yeah, no. I know in the comic books, I believe it's the same Paul, and people hate him. So, yeah. Man, the way Spider-Man went from Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan on the hand was fire. That was awesome.
Yeah,
That was awesome. Oh,
yeah, he was moving crazy in this movie. The fight scenes just went so hard.
yeah,
Bro
100%.
got a senzu bean for inspiration.
Do not give this man a symbiote.
I know.
Right.
I know. And so I would say that's one of my other negatives was the evolution kind of thing. They didn't go all the way with it because I was like, so what else is gonna happen? Like, are you gonna become more spider like? Are you gonna become man spider? Like, what's gonna happen? And obviously they're setting it up for another movie. Where it's gonna play into effect that, especially if in Secret Wars he gets the black suit, which means he gets the symbiote and he has that evolution growing in him. So they're definitely setting up a lot of stuff in the future, and it which is fine. It's just like you're gonna do something like this where it's such a big part of the movie of him getting his evolution, and
right.
I feel like you didn't finish exploring it. Like you just literally started looking into it. So yeah. Like does he control it now? Like yeah,
Yeah, because he just suddenly mastered it.
Yeah. So that's my one other little issue. But again, I know they're gonna do it in Spider-Man what 5?
5,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it would be Spider-Man 5. Yeah. What's up, Delta Dan?
What's going on, Dan? 1 second, I'll be right back. He's back.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Finish up some comments. I don't think they'll do Dark Phoenix this time. They did it 3 times. They're gonna do it again. They probably won't do it so quick, but they'll do it again. I hope they take a long time to do Dark Phoenix. That's because I think they want to stay away from the Fox X-Men stuff for a while.
That's my next point.
Yeah, and also you gotta do it the right way. You have to do it the right way.
They're gonna wait a minute for it because the last one was terrible adaptation of it.
Yeah, I mean the last 2 times, like
right.
It was just like she just had it. I'm like, you didn't even do the proper Dark Phoenix story,
Right.
So like you're just like, oh, Jean is just evil, it's like like she just had this power in her the whole time, and that's like part of me why her being like this is kind of worrisome for me was like because they already did that already twice. Of like, oh, she just kind of is evil as well. So, yeah. So, yeah. So like we'll do the hot D. Spoiler with that. It's okay. So, yeah. I thought the VMAX, besides a nod to City Sync and Stranger Things. Oh, I didn't even think about the Vecna Max. Was the symbiote Venom Max serum, and it was like Air Vent brand. Yeah, that was kind of a dud. I did wish it was something a little bit bigger than that, but yeah. One of the best scenes is when Jean's breathing for Peter. That was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool. It kind of explained, like she was able to save him by breathing for him as he, was struggling to breathe and live. So, even the shot where he carries, where Punisher carries Spider-Man into the hospital, straight from the comic book.
Yeah.
Everyone,
They did not choose the same director. They chose one of the writers from The Last Stand, which was arguably even worse.
Last Stand sucks.
They let him direct. I think they let him write and direct this time. The guy one of the people responsible for messing up the story in the first place, Simon Kinberg. Brett Ratner. Brett Ratner directed the movie. I mean, which technically isn't too much better, but you know.
Speaking about the hospital scene with Punisher bringing him in, many reviewers or Twitter X accounts have said that they played the wrong song. They wanted the song from Into the Spider-Verse. I'm not scared when Peter dies. They wanted that song instead. That it was a missed opportunity.
That would have been cool. I didn't even think about that.
That would have been cool.
That would
Yeah,
have been cool to kind of tie in stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that would have been an easy request. Because I'm sure, like, you know, Sony has their own music, and I'm sure that's a Sony, you know, music kind of thing. And you could have easily like, hey, we want to use this to tie it in with that.
Right.
You know, that would have been fine. Yeah.
I do think the best scene of the movie is when Punisher puts the mask on.
that was great.
It was funny.
He's like,
Why was he making it?
Right.
Like, no one can hear you, man. It's like, who are you trying to intimidate? Like, I don't get it.
And then
Like-
seeing the kid, you know, I don't know if he knew it was him, or they just wanted a shot of a kid looking at him. But Peter definitely looked happier seeing the kid, you know, that was the mask that did it instead of actually him. You know, just reflection of just he did all this and they will never know.
Yeah.
You know, but that scene is probably the best of the movie in my opinion.
Yeah. It was. I think it was pretty good. Well, here, since we'll finish things up with our ratings real quick. Put that there. So we'll rate Spider-Man Brand New Day. Now, later, never. Now means you got to watch it in theaters right now. Later means wait till it's out at home, Disney Plus or whatever. And never means just skip it altogether. Derpy, what you giving Spider-Man Brand New Day?
Not enough bigger and small potatoes, so it's later. No, I'm joking. It's a now. Yeah, it's definitely a now. I wouldn't wait. Go see it if you can, because that's definitely if you can, because at this point, it's going to be the all-time box office leader probably, and maybe even more. And then Doomsday may even surpass that, but we'll see. But it's definitely a now. So go get your tickets. Go with your family. Go with your loved ones. Anybody that you can, and go see this movie. It's a now.
Okay. What about you, Brandman?
Oh, this is easily a now. Go see it in the theater. Go see it on a big screen. You know, even if you're not a Spider-Man fan, but if you are, it definitely makes the experience a lot better. This is definitely one of the it's again, I need to go see it again before I solidify where I rank it in terms as far as my favorite Spider-Man movies go, but it's very much up there at this point in time. I think they did a lot great, and it left me wanting more. So this is a now.
Yeah. And I'm giving it now as well. Yeah, it was sorry, my dog started howling. Threw me off for a second. Yeah, it's definitely one of the better Spider-Mans for me. I think it's in my top 3, you know, when I started thinking about it. But yeah, I'm gonna go see it again. I really, you know, go see it again. It was a lot of fun. You know, the issues I had were more like just like a me thing, but everything worked for the movie so well. Tom was great, Zendaya was great, all the actors were great, the story was really great. So a lot of comic book references too, which is good to counter the non-comic booky stuff they changed. But it's definitely now. It was such a good movie. It was so much fun. I enjoyed it a lot. But it's not just us who liked it. It is on Rotten Tomatoes. It is a 90% with the critics and a 98% with the audience. So people are liking it. I think on Letterboxd, I think it's like a 4.5 or no 4.4. I think on Letterboxd. So yeah, and then money wise, it is insane how much money this made. It made. I think it holds the record for the biggest, the most money opening weekend at $933 million. It's almost at $1 billion already in its first weekend.
Weekend. And the crazier part is there's not much out after this until September.
Yeah,
with the Endgame release and some other films.
Yeah,
past that, but it's definitely gonna be the all-time record. I'll tell you that.
yeah. Jen's giving it now. Yeah. So, yeah, and then also talking about the phones. They went heavy-handed with the phone for sure.
That was a great placement. That was a great placement.
Yeah, they did the announcement of the new Samsung Fold like with Spider-Man. Yeah. So when the movie came out, everyone had the damn a Samsung Fold, which I was like, Peter don't even have a job. He don't even have a job. How is he getting like the top of the line, like phone? So yeah. Lawrence is also giving it now. Yeah, very good. It was a lot of good stuff. Yeah, Samsung, the Asus, that was another thing. Little Caesars. And I'm like, you live in New York. Why are you ordering Little Caesars?
Little Caesars, right?
Right.
Come on, man.
All the pizza places down there, like bomb-ass pizza places, but
all those places.
We know Peter's usually on a budget, but
Yeah.
Pizza time.
Yeah. At Samsung paid top dollar, I'm sure they did. Well, I know they work with Sony a lot too, so yeah. Peter has a sugar daddy. Yeah. Well, who brought it up? I think Jen might have brought it up. Fernando also giving it now. Yeah. The movie made $309 million just off the promo, which is crazy. Yeah. But where was I saw Jen think? Here you go. I did like that he had his own equipment and nothing from Stark when he was working. I thought the printer he was using wasn't that Stark's printer?
I don't think it was. It seemed like an entirely different fabricator, and it kind of looked like he had just kind of put it together himself. And I know that
he also had an AI, right? He had I forgot what the AI name was.
He had a whole new AI. I'm assuming I'm assuming he did that himself because they did establish him as pretty innovative right out of the woodwork when they first introduced him, and that he was like dumpster diving and putting together his own equipment and stuff like that. So I'm assuming he just kind of did something similar here.
Yeah. I was just wondering, like, did they tie it in? Because like Happy would have remembered Spider-Man, right? Because everyone remembers Spider-Man. So if Tony said, "Oh, give my equipment to Spider-Man," I don't know. They kind of don't really explain it too well. And then I saw somebody else say the blonde that he met off the elevator. If that would have been Gwen. I heard a lot of people say that. I think that would have been a better Felicia, but either way. But
Oh yeah.
Eve is the AI. In this one.
Shout out to the
Eve's life.
Juicy Pants.
The Juicy Pants. That was funny.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Is that my
Yeah.
shirt? No, I'm joking.
Yeah, it's like no. I love his new suit, half Toby and half Andrew. Yeah, it was very
Yeah.
took like the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That
She
would
kept
be
trying to talk to him. She was. Yeah. That's why I was like, if it was Felicia, you can have Black Cat, and then that could start to maybe do some issues, because I feel
That
at
would be
some
cool. I would
point-
love a black cat. Movie.
Yeah. At some point, I think if you introduce Black Cat and she is flirtatious as she is in the comics with Spider-Man, I think that would be interesting, because then, Michelle Jones, which is, MJ we have right now, needs to eventually
Go away.
and we need, Mary Jane, the actual MJ, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen, because I don't know if you ever get rid of, Zendaya.
Zendaya's a name, so you really can't.
Exactly. And then Tom Holland also is still working with his wife. So
Yeah.
we'll see. But Black Cat would be cool, because you need another. She's not really a love interest, but another, woman like flirting with him kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're married. It's a lot. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's probably not going anywhere anytime soon.
Did you see Did you see it before the movie came out? Like a couple of days. Zendaya did the Tobey Maguire dance.
Yeah,
I did not.
She walked out. Yeah, I think she was. I
Jimmy
forgot
Fallon.
what talk show she was.
Jimmy Fallon
Jimmy Fallon. Yeah,
That
she
is
walks out of her
hilarious.
dressing room and she does the dance.
dance.
It was pretty funny.
Now I'm gonna have to
that was
go
pretty
look for that.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
yeah. Oh man, huge fan. Blackish if Zendaya is replaced. Oh, a huge
Yeah.
backlash if Zendaya. I was like, well, yeah, probably, because she's but I do appreciate they at least say like that's not Mary Jane, So like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
Peter, are you gonna have her spider babies? No, I'm joking.
the Black Cat need to be Tiana Taylor with the white bust down. Tiana Taylor's Black Cat. But the MCU doesn't want to replace black characters right now. They don't need. They better not, especially somebody as popular and as loved as Zendaya. Like, yeah, they would. You know how much, man, they would get so much crap. They would get so much crap.
And the fans would be ticked. Yes.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, I know we've been talking about it for a little while. But any last words? Any last thoughts? You want to bring up?
Those are all of mine so far.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you, Derpy, anything else?
Not enough small potato and big potatoes in it.
Oh man, like I said, that doesn't even make any sense. So she's like, "Oh, you little potato stuff," and he's like, "I punched Thanos on a different planet." Like, what are you talking about? Like, lady with no powers.
And then the feet come up.
Yeah, that was funny. But yeah, but cool. Yeah, that's our discussion and review for Spider-Man. I know a lot of you guys in chat were hanging out and giving your thoughts and comments, so we appreciate that so much. And if you're watching on the replay, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you go check out Derpy Entertainment. I'll put a bunch of all his links in the description. So go check out Derpy. And again, we appreciate you, Derpy, coming in, hanging out with us with this review. But yeah, and then everyone hanging out in the live chat as well. But you guys all stick around, because we're gonna move on to our next topic for the night. Oh, damn.
Heck
Sorry,
yeah.
man, I'm like super gassy. All right. So there you go. There's Bookskers and Purrs. What's up?
Hello.
Where do you rank this Spider-Man movie? Yeah, we'll finish off on that. Well, at least the Spider-Man stuff. So, yeah,
So-
Thunderbolts are the small potatoes. Exactly. It was like, exactly. You guys are the rejects. What are you talking about? You can't. You're not even.
We are the
Avengers.
Thunderbolts.
Yeah. They're the new Avengers.
The new Avengers.
So
I mean,
I'm counting animated Into the
Yeah, that's what
Spider-Verse
it's-
across the Spider-Verse too.
right. That's what I was asking. If we're talking all media of Spider-Man movies.
Yeah. At least movie wise, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys kind of know, or
I really want to rewatch it before I finalize that, just because it just kind of it's like a personal rule of thumb for me, but it's very much up there for me.
Yeah.
I like I said, on certain levels, this did more for me than some of the Raimi movies did, and I know those are like the gold standard.
Yeah.
So, and I know that sounds very, very blasphemous, but like I said, I gotta rewatch it before I finalize that.
yeah, give it a final.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I do want to see it a few more times before I could put it any higher on my list.
Hmm.
You know, that'll be my only thing. What about you, Derpy? Before I go,
I was trying to rank it before you.
oh,
But,
okay, I can rank mine real quick if you need some more time.
Yeah. Yeah, I need more time. How many
so
are there?
Oh man, I think altogether is like 11.
Yeah,
Spider-Man
I think there's
films.
11. Okay, yeah.
I stopped ranking them after like 4 because after after that they're kind of like bouncing around.
Yeah.
But my all-time favorite Spider-Man movie is Into the Spider-Verse. It's just it was so good. You know, visually it was great, story, everything was just so great. But that's my number one. My number 2 for now is still Spider-Man 2.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still Spider-Man 2. But I do agree with Brandman a lot. And I know me and Brian were talking about it on Saturday. Like, it's definitely a nostalgia thing. You know, we got like an amazing comic book movie in a time when it wasn't a thing. You know, you had Blade and Spider-Man. That's it. You know, like there wasn't, maybe Batman, was up there, but for Marvel, it was just like that was it. You know, for me, the X-Men movie sucked, so I didn't care. But Blade and Spider-Man were like the ones that were killing it. So Spider-Man 2 definitely holds a special place for me, but it was definitely corny, very Raimi-esque, so you get a lot of that cheesy, corny B, B style kind of movies. So if I think if I watch it a couple more times and really kind of like, watch it and, and really get more details, I might rank Brand New Day higher than that, but for me, Brand New Day is number 3.
Yeah,
and then it's Across the Spider-Verse. So that ran out my top 4. Yeah. Well, I would number 5. I would probably put No Way Home, just because. Again, talk about like nostalgia and
for sure,
cameo base. Like that was nothing but. Hey, you remember that movie? You remember that movie? You remember this character in that movie? Like, and it was great. I'm like, I loved it, so, but it was very that, yeah. But yeah, I'll say that's my top 5.
All right. I got mine.
All right, what you got there?
I'm gonna swap your top 2.
Okay.
Spider-Man 2, Into the Spider-Verse. This one, Brand New Day.
Mm-hmm.
And then No Way Home.
Yeah.
That's my top 4. And then probably Across the Spider-Verse for 5. But
I dig it.
Yeah. I mean, I could do all 11, but I don't think you have the time for me to do all 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would need my list for that. Oh man.
Yeah,
that's my top 5.
Until I see it again, for now at least, I could say, you know, Spider-Man 2, then Brand New Day, Across the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man 1 from 2002,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then probably Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I agree.
That's a
Like
good
that.
point, Lawrence.
I was saying I can't rank the animated ones with the live, and that's a fair comparison, because you could do a lot more in animated. You can do the scenes could be bigger explosions. They could do crazier stuff. So
Mhm.
it's I get it, but you know usually people don't bother with like animated stuff, but honestly, like
Right.
those last two animated ones were amazing.
Mhm.
And just think
Yeah, it's hard to compare.
we're gonna get Beyond the Spider-Verse next year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Finally,
Yeah, that's what
after
Jen's saying.
being
Can't wait for
pushed
it.
back.
Now forever.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can't wait
it
for it.
can't be as bad as the Batman Part 2 situation. So,
Jesus.
I don't know, man. They're
or
both the same for me.
or GTA 6. So,
Mhm. But neither of those are ever going to see the light of day.
right.
It's gonna be like the day before release day, and then it gets pushed back somehow.
Yep. Watch.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's funny. So Jen said Into the Spider-Verse, then No Way Home, Amazing Spider-Man 2, Across the Spider-Verse, and Spider-Man 2. Okay. Also, this one's not even on your list.
Mhm.
Yeah. But you have Amazing Spider-Man 2 in your top. 'Cause that's usually like people's like worst of the worst. That's usually like people like that would probably be in one of my bottom.
Yeah.
Besides the acting, like for
Yeah. The
Andrew and
acting from
Emma
like, yeah, Andrew
and
Garfield.
Jamie is Fox is like,
Yeah.
as
And
those
even-
three, it was
Mhm.
a bad Spider-Man movie.
Yeah. And
It was a bad movie in general too.
yeah, it was overstuffed. They had too much going on, and it
Mhm.
self-sabotaged. And
Right.
it was, and with the way that it was shot, the way that it was directed, the way that they
Gwyneth.
talked it up in interviews, it was almost hilarious because it's a very bad movie that thinks it's good. If I had to describe it, it was very
Green.
it was uh-huh.
That depiction of Green Goblin is up there for like the worst like depictions. Like I'm
Oh, yeah.
talking 3 and 4 stick, man. I'm talking 3 and 4 stick, dude.
Yeah,
That was like
yeah.
it's up there, dude. Like
yeah,
it was bad.
He looked and sounded like what's his face? He looked and sounded like Evil Ed from the original Fright Night from 1985.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's all he kept reminding me of.
Yeah. Is I love that, man. I respect it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah.
the Sam Raimi trilogy tried making Harry look cool.
Mhm. Oh, and
In a way with Spider-Man 2 set up, and then
Mhm.
Spider-Man 3
Yeah.
happened, so we've got what we got. But
yeah,
at least it was at least more acceptable than when we got in Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't blame Raimi for Spider-Man 3 because
No,
that was so much studio.
Yeah, studio interference. They should have.
Yeah.
He struck gold the first 2 times. They should have just trusted the process and let him do his thing.
Yeah.
I'm just glad we never got the Spider-Man 4.
Same.
Oh wait, we could have had Carnage. We could have Carnage, man. Like, come on. Remember all the rumors of Carnage back then?
Mhm. I do.
Yeah.
That would have been so cool to see Carnage
Mm.
in that
Just-
particular version.
Venom looked like crap though.
Right.
I hated it. So here, T, he got all of them. He said, top Spider-Man films. He has Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man No Way Home, Spider-Man Brand New Day, then Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man 3, and Spider-Man Far From Home. Why you have Spider-Man Far From Home below Spider-Man 3? And then he made Spider-Man. Okay, that's a pretty good list. Yeah, Spider-Man 3 and Amazing Spider-Man 2 were the worst ones. That I agree with that.
I
agree
don't
with
know. I don't know.
Yeah.
The 70 ones are pretty bad.
that. Oh, where he's in like Korea.
Yeah.
It's like he's a Korean. Was it Korea or Japanese?
Japanese, I
Yeah.
think.
The Japanese.
No,
Yeah,
I'm talking about the what's it called? There was no way. There was the 80s or 90s ones. If you remember that one,
I remember that.
it was like it wasn't. There's a Japanese show of Spider-Man, but I'm talking about a different version. It was like in the 80s or 90s, I think. And there was like 3 live action films that came out before Marvel was Marvel.
Was that the show with Nicholas Hammond playing?
Yes.
Peter Parker?
Yes.
Yeah, because there were
Mm,
like some TV movies, like late 70s, early 80s.
yeah.
Those were bad.
Yeah, those were horrible. But I could still kind of watch them from time to time.
Right.
Topher Grace was, and I love Topher Grace. I think he's a pretty good actor.
Me too.
It was just a bad idea because they're like, oh, let's get the guy who was runner up to play Peter to play Eddie. I was like, no, like Eddie is the
No.
opposite. Like he's a big, jack dude. You don't get like somebody who looks like Spider-Man to play Venom. Like, no, that's not how it works. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, the 78 Spider-Man, the TV film were bad. The Captain America films. I remember the Captain America films a lot. I remember watching that a
I remember
lot.
those, yeah.
I remember I remember Red Skull being Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and having a terrible design of a shield.
Mhm.
And the
Well, he had
bike,
a motorcycle helmet. Like,
yeah, the bike and everything.
Yeah.
And then Captain America in that version was just a complete freaking asshole who would like steal
He
people's
was.
cars who were trying to help
Yeah.
him.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Steve was a piece of work in that version.
Yeah.
And don't get me
Yeah,
started
so
on
second
Doctor
best.
Strange back then,
That
Or,
that one I never watched.
or Iron Man. It looks like a specific thing I can't say on YouTube.
Yeah, those
But-
those I don't think I watched.
Have you seen the design of Thor back then?
Oh my god, yeah.
It
Oh,
was,
it was,
it's so
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, they were going more, Norse mythology than like comic
Yeah.
booky
Mhm.
kind of thing.
The fact that they
pajamas. They might have been.
the fact that they kept since Punisher was in this Brand New Day, the fact that they casted whoever thought the guy from Rocky 4 would be a good Punisher is insane is insanely on crack back then. The actor that played Drago Tank, he played Punisher.
Did he?
Yeah.
Ray Stevenson. Right?
Oh yeah. I know Ray Stevenson did it, and who's the other guy?
Thomas
But
Jane.
Thomas Jane. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was watching The Expanse too. Yeah, Ray Stevenson. I know. I remember him. That was what Punisher Warzone, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was he in Rocky 4?
No, I mean, who is no, one of them. He was one of them. No, who's the actor plays Drago?
Dolph Lundgren, right?
Yeah, he was one of the. I don't think he was Punisher, but he was definitely one of them.
Mhm.
And I don't know who thought that would be a good idea.
Like a guy with like a heavy European accent.
All right.
Do it. Yeah. Or the Devil and Thor in the Hulk films.
Right.
Yeah,
I was right, T.
Okay. They had Dolph Lundgren play Punisher first. Okay, then Thomas Jane.
Yeah. No.
No, Lundgren wasn't Flash Gordon. I mean, it kind of looks like him, but it was a different, tall, blonde, white guy.
Mhm.
Right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't Dolph Lundgren.
No, that was Sam something.
Sam Jones. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Also, I love that movie.
Mhm.
Fucking watched that way too much when I was a kid. It was such a
And then what's his name from Army of the Dead, I think, or no, not Army of the Dead.
Army of Darkness,
It's evil something.
Evil Dead.
people there. Oh, bro,
Evil
Bruce
Dead.
Campbell.
Yeah, I think they got him to play Nick Fury, I believe, if I'm not
Bruce
mistaken.
Campbell,
I think.
I know they had
David
um,
Hasselhoff, dude. right?
David Hasselhoff. I know they had him as in a movie.
Okay, but I could have sworn Bruce Campbell was one of the
Nick Fury, that
Marvel
would have been
people.
hilarious.
Yeah.
That's definitely a Sam Raimi movie then.
Mhm.
All right. All right. We should probably talk about. You watch House of Dragon?
No, I haven't seen House of Dragon.
Any
I
of it?
mean, no.
No.
You could probably bring me down, but I wanted to say something. I don't know if you want me potentially back for Lanterns because it's going to be weekly.
It's gonna be weekly.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll chit chat with you and stuff like that. Usually the weekly shows we try not to go like too long.
Right.
You know, this week it's obviously Spider-Man, so you know Spider-Man is
The main thing, yeah.
the biggest thing in the world right now.
Right.
You know,
I mean,
yeah,
900 million in 6 days proves it.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's insane. It's insane. But yeah, we'll chit chat. I know we still need to talk about Avatar.
Yeah, Avatar.
Yeah.
We didn't get the chance to talk about that.
Well, we could maybe do a double header one day because we have to do the Netflix adaptation and then the Aang movie.
Mhm.
Oh, right.
You know that technically it just came out, even though the leak was out for a while, but technically
Yeah.
it just dropped.
I actually haven't seen the new animated movie.
Ooh, it's good.
It's pretty good. Pretty
It's
Okay.
good. Yeah, better than that Netflix trash. But
good.
You mean Korra?
it was
No, I'm
pretty good.
joking.
Yeah, no, this was pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot. The animation threw me off a little bit because I'm so used to seeing
Right.
Aang drawn a certain way. So
The
they
animation,
did
yeah.
a different animation style. But it was really good. I enjoyed it a lot.
The animation
you know.
definitely threw me off. Is why I haven't tried to attempt to watch it because the animation's like completely anime like. No, not that I'm against anime, but it's just a whole different
It's very
vibe.
anime like. Yeah. No, check it out. I think you being an Avatar fan, I think
Yeah.
you'll like it. It's pretty good. I had a really good time with it. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm kind of pissed off that they didn't put it out in theaters. But
Oh, I am too, dude. But like, it would have got demolished.
yeah, yeah.
Especially
Against
with
Odyssey and Spider-Man.
Yeah, even if they were originally released between back in October, it would have got crushed because Clayface and all those other movies that are coming out in October.
Yeah, for sure. But we'll talk about Lanterns and Avatar and stuff like that. We'll get in contact and
All right, sounds
get you on
good.
again. Cool, man. But
Appreciate you always, guys. See you, chat. Still Tank and Brand, man. I still can't believe it's been 5 years since that
5
last No Way Home. So
Right.
keep going, keep doing your thing, and you're the best in the business of what you do.
We try, man.
No, you keep going, man. I know you're doing good with all the shows and everything like that. So yeah, keep at it. So appreciate you, Derpy, coming in, hanging out with us. We'll definitely get you back on and talk some more comic booky stuff, soon. So, but
Hey,
cool.
Tank, make sure you wear that hat next time. Or it's still bad juju.
I'm gonna have it like right next to me.
All right, man.
All right, man.
All right,
Cool,
man.
All right, peace.
See you, chat.
Always a
Later.
pleasure.
All right, now I was saying bye, saying later, Derpy, and thanks for joining. Have a good night, Derpy. All right, and then we talk House of Dragon yet? Not yet, but right now we're gonna do it,
Mhm.
and then after that, probably call it a night.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah. All right. Let's just jump right into it. Do a quick review, and go sleep. That's good. All right, what is up? Welcome back to Spoiler Kings. We are back talking House of the Dragon. This is episode 7, the penultimate of season 3. I believe it was what the Dragon in Winter, I think it was called, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds about right. Yeah, so yeah, we got the penultimate. Yeah, you know, it was a good episode. I didn't hate it, but you know, being a penultimate, especially being a Game of Thrones penultimate, I was expecting some wow, you know, and I got some cool stuff, but I don't know. But we'll start off with you, man. What you think about the episode?
Well, I definitely could tell it was a penultimate because they were doing a lot in this episode.
Yeah, they were.
It
Yeah.
kind of felt like
That
they're
was awesome.
picking up the pace a little more, I guess.
Mhm.
Because yeah, a lot happened in this episode. I thought the scene with all the dragons together was cool.
Mhm.
Which dragon was there was one dragon in particular that looked really cool. I thought
I think they all look pretty good.
they all
think.
looked
They all
really
look pretty
good.
good. Yeah.
Sunfire looked super cool.
Well, yeah, he was the one at the Sunfire at the end.
Yeah.
With Aegon. That I liked a lot. You know, because like Sunfire had like, you know, half his face charred, and then Aegon also has his, you know, side of the face, but they had like both the same side, which I didn't get how that happened. Because if he's on top of him, riding him, wouldn't they both have like the right side be burnt up?
I thought so. Yeah.
Yeah. Collector, are you talking about the sheep stealer? Sheep stealer. See, I mean, he always looks cool, man. He looks all like got the overbite and all. He's all weird looking. Yeah. But I like Damien's dragon. He has that crazy long neck. He looks like a snake almost. It's like a snake with wings. You know. Yeah. Carassies or whatever was the alpha. Yeah. But I think in that fight, yeah, he was the only one on top of, right? No, the other guy was on it too. Corliss's son was also on top of his dragon. But yeah. What else you got? What about the episode?
When the dragon was just lighting everything up near the end, just breathing fire on everyone. That was this episode was very spectacle focused, and I mean that in a good way. You know, just stuff was happening, a lot of like kind of memorable moments and money shots and that sort of thing. I think that's what really stood out about this episode in particular.
Yeah. Definitely that made it up of a penultimate. You know, like you said, it was very. They're doing a lot. Yeah.
Yep. So
yeah,
that's everything that comes to mind for me so far.
Yeah. It was a lot of stuff going on, but I didn't feel like anything was like climactic. You know, the dragon fight, super cool. At the end, another dragon, you know, looking cool. He's somehow not dead, you know, and you have Aegon doing his like, you know, crazy laugh, you know, as everything's burning. You know, but even then, man, I was just like, why is she so stupid? Why, like, Rhaenyra again? You know, it's like you're in charge of a kingdom that's in ruin. You know what I mean? You have a war that's like on like knocking at your door knocking at your door, like it's ready to like really like pop off. And here you are worried about like, oh, the dragon, I have to go find it. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, for real.
I was like, and man, I thought they killed her dragon. I thought her dragon, because when Sheep Sealer grabbed her dragon by the neck, I was like, oh, and you're gonna lose a dragon. So you lost your son because your son's a dumbass, and now you're gonna lose your dragon because you're a dumbass. But like, but they didn't kill her dragon, not yet. But yeah, I just thought, I'm like, why are you still? Who gives a shit? Yeah. So I was like, just annoying. Annoying. I was like, stop being so stupid. And then I didn't get her going into her like the Whisperer chick. Like she went to go like ripper a new one, kind of like like, hey, what the hell you doing to me? Why are you doing this? And blah blah blah. And then they wind up hooking up. I was like, what? It was like, again, like, you just said like, oh, you're manipulating me. Why are you doing this? And you're making me want to do this. And then you have sex with her. I was like, what?
Yeah. What was that? Yeah. Like, why?
Yeah. I mean, nothing about that felt sexy at any point where you're like, oh, this is a turn on. It was like you were angry at her and now you're sad. And then all of a sudden you're horny. I was like, what?
Like, why?
Yeah. So yeah. So there are some things where I was just like, what? Then what about the end? You're gonna talk about the end. Yeah, we'll get to the end, man. We'll get to it. Because the end is like a big part of it. Rhaenyra is pissing me off. Yeah, that's why Rhaenyra is gonna betray her. Yeah. Because she's not paying attention to the important shit. And Daemon told her already multiple times, start paying attention. Stop caring about these things that are beneath you. Like, you're the queen. You're in charge of everything. Act like it. In the beginning, it was nuts. I forgot how it began. But man. But that was up with the Lestat vibes with Heyman and Lestat. Oh yeah, I thought that was weird.
Yeah,
that was like,
yeah, it's just so gross, the relationships, and it's just too much. That's the one thing that icks me out about this show.
Yeah, I did. When they were like about to have sex, they were having sex, and I was like, why would Allison do this? And then it's the witch chick, and I was like, okay, that makes more sense. But it's also like, Amen, like, what the fuck, man? Like,
yeah, make it like that.
Yeah, like you have like a woman that you're not related to, and you're just like, I don't want it, and it's like, but my mom, yeah, I'll take that.
Oh,
it's yeah. But even the Amen thing, I don't, I'm not invested in anymore. I just don't care. I'm like, cool. Like, you don't even have your drag. You don't even know where your dragon's at right now. I'm like, like I feel like he's being stupid. Like, he was such a steadfast, like stubborn, like one-track mind kind of character, and then now he's getting sidetracked for this whole season. It felt out of character for me. But,
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, you think it's about to have sex with mom, but it's really the witch lady. Yeah. Which is, I mean, good for Allison, because like she, because she was never in when he went to kiss her, and she didn't really do anything. That's why I was like, are we sure that's her? Like, I know she's there to kill him, but I don't know. I thought that was interesting. But I'm like, okay, it's not her. Yeah. We'll finish up. We'll finish off the night with the trailer for the finale. Yeah. So you have Rhaenyra, like, getting back Daemon's, daughter. You know, she's pissed off at her. She's pissed off at Damon. Damon kind of comes back in and tries to apologize. You know, but it's like, are you gonna be mad at him for trying to protect his daughter?
Yeah, like
You know,
mhm.
you know, and that's when she goes into the room with the chick, and I can't remember if anybody remembers her name. You know, the Lord of Whispers, like her little side helper. You
Mhm.
know, who was trying to like replace her. She's like, "Oh, come to me with your problems, and I'll decide what the queen
Mhm.
hears." I was like, "Who the hell are you?" You know. Yeah. So it just like all that whole scene, I thought was like interesting. It was just like, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. You know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt. I don't know if out of place is the right expression.
A little bit.
A little
A
bit.
little bit out of
Yeah.
place. Yeah.
hmm
How you pronounce that? Masseria?
hmm
Yeah. Yeah. She's just, you know, yeah, because Rhaenyra goes to her and is like, "Oh, like you think he betrayed me, but he was just protecting his daughter." And she's like, "Oh, but see, he'll do it anyway." I was like, "What?" I was like,
hmm
yeah, I don't know. It just like I just like and then like the way it progressed into like them hooking up, and I was
hmm
like, "Oh, you're that stupid. You're that stupid.
hmm
Like you shouldn't be queen." Yeah. Yeah, she's a snake. Oh, big time. Big time.
Yeah.
Keeps in my messages.
Collector, dude,
Yeah.
quit being
Yeah.
so pushy, man. Like real talk. Come on, man.
Yeah, no, yeah, we're gonna watch. I mean, yeah, I mean, for next week's finale. It depends, man. I mean, honestly, I'm not really invested into the finale like that. I mean, I don't plan on spending that much time on it. You know,
Mhm.
if it's good, if it's a really good finale, and then we want to talk about it a lot, then yeah. But honestly, I haven't seen the trailer yet. I'm expecting not a good finale.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm kind of expecting something again, kind of anticlimactic
Yeah.
and potentially like uh, kind of the way the last season ended.
Yeah.
You know, just
Oh,
again, it's going to be. It might just this might just result in this might just end with this season again being one big trailer to the next one, which is one of the most frustrating things you can do.
yeah. Yeah, that especially the way it ended, which we'll talk about in a second. But the way it ended, I feel like it's definitely setting up for next season. And usually the penultimate is the big episode, because then you let the finale set up the next season. But the
Mhm.
penultimate wasn't a big enough episode for me to be satisfied for the season yet. So I feel like next episode needs to be a big finale, and I don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to be, like you said, a set up for next season.
Yeah, if they do that twice in a row, I'm gonna be so annoyed and pissed
They're going to
off.
do it.
They are. That's exactly what so I'm like mentally prepping myself just to like
Yeah.
scream at my TV.
Yeah. Because like I said, the sea snake is alive. I was so happy about that. I was too. I was really happy to see Corlys alive, even though he has one less finger right now. But at least he's alive, and now he's just like a collateral, not collateral.
Mhm.
I'm having a brain fart. You know, like a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip, yeah.
You know.
Mhm.
But also it's like, is he worth anything? Like, is Rhaenyra really gonna care? You know, enough. You know, like I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna spend any extra effort to try to save him, and she's gonna be like, "Ah, shit, you got him, cool."
Mhm.
You know, like I feel like she's not in the right head place to kind of like care about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like he's gonna like, "Oh, look, who we got," and she's gonna be like, "Who's that again?" You know,
Mhm.
like, you know,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah. That's what I feel. Yeah, he's missing a finger, which it pissed off his son. It pissed off his son. You know, yeah, but I think that's how the family line, like the Valerian family line, is going to end. Is going to be like, they're all gonna go to try to save him, and they're all gonna get killed. You know, again, it's gonna be stupid. It's gonna be them doing stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah. Battle next episode or just set up. LOL. I think it's just set up. I don't even think there's gonna be a big battle
again. They habitually do that crap.
Yeah, I don't, because in order to set up a battle, you need to build it up.
Mm-hmm.
And the big battle for this season was Sheep Stealer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like he's gonna somehow fight all the other dragons or something like that, and they did that here, but you know, I don't see Sunfire coming in to do a big battle. You know, it's still too early on. Who is it? Aemon's dragon. We don't even know where his dragon's at. You know, so maybe, but I think it's gonna be set up. It's gonna be set up for the big finale, and then next year, when we get the big last season, I think next season is gonna be like a lot of good episodes. But yeah.
I'm just like, last season ended with, oh, never mind, gotcha. See you in 2 years. I'm fearing again, we're gonna get trolled again. They're gonna be like, yep, gotcha again. See you in another 2 years.
I think so. Aemon was too bold to take down Aegon, but now he's too scared of Aegon. Possibly. Is it where's the one about the finale? Let me find that real quick. Oh, here you go. Yeah, and then where Rhaenyra's dragon rider plans to betray her and go to the green side. Yeah. But is he an important? Is he important enough to make a difference? I don't know if that character is important enough. What do you think? The guy that's gonna betray him at the end.
Yeah, I don't know if he's important enough right now. Maybe like he could pop up, but I don't think it'll happen.
Yeah.
I don't really see him fitting into the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, I feel that might be like a dud. I feel like it's gonna build up to something, and it's gonna be like he's such an inept kind of character where it's just gonna like fizzle out, or something's not gonna go right.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah, because at no point yet has he shown to be a character that can do something without somebody else. And
exactly.
Yeah. So I mean, at this point, it's just adding another dragon to his side. That's kind of what it is right now. He's like, oh, look, I have dragons now, but one's a kid and one is, a Temu Targaryen, so we'll see how that plays out. But it is interesting, and I'm kind of curious to see where it goes with that. Like, is he going to be like a secret agent? I can see something like that playing out. But
like a double agent almost.
Yeah, double agent kind of thing. Yeah, but it was a good. I feel like they should have ended the episode with Sunfire, because it was such a peak moment.
That would have been great.
And then you go to that, and it was just like, you're like, oh, because you have Aegon just laughing, and then and then you have the dragon behind him with the jacked up face. And I'm like, this is good. And then there's still one more scene. I was like, why would you end it on that scene and not with Aegon like becoming like a crazy bastard again?
Right.
Like, I don't know what they're doing with that, man. Yeah. Because that last line he said, it was like, oh, we're gonna beat them, or blah blah blah, and he's like, oh, they're gonna burn. I was like, that's not as good as Aegon laughing, like evil laugh with the dragon behind him. Like that should have been how it ended. Yeah. Can't believe there's one episode left. And there's only 9 episodes altogether left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it doesn't feel like it. This season has been like just zooming by.
Yeah, it's been pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
So will the dragon go with him or eat him for betraying like Rhaenyra? Like I said, he's a Temu Targaryen. You know,
Mhm.
like there's some blood in there, but it's not enough. So
Yeah. And that's a good question.
yeah, so I'm kind of curious to see,
Mm-hmm.
like, will the dragon still follow him? Yeah, I don't know. Wow, that's a good question.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, like, does he have enough Targaryen blood to like betray the queen, who's like full Targaryen?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me pull up the trailer real quick. Yeah, but I'm curious to see how this season ends. I'm curious to see how it ends.
Absolutely.
I'm ready for
anticipating
disappointment.
it.
but-
Yeah, I'm bracing myself, man. I'm gonna be so annoyed next week. I'm already preparing myself for it.
Oh no, cancel. Well, I'm bringing up the final preview.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that why, like, I don't know if you would want to come on for someone like that, collector, because I don't know, because if it's not a good finale,
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna like kind of dog on it. You know,
Mhm.
it could be a great finale, but I'm not expecting it. I'm not expecting it. All right. Also, before we watch this, is it one of the better episodes this season, or is it like kind of You know, where would you put it in the
Definitely
season?
one of the better ones
Okay.
for me. Mm-hmm. You know, I kind of liked it had a very frenetic kind of like dare I say, there was a lot of chaos going on,
For sure.
which I liked. So yeah, definitely one of my better, one of my favorites of the season thus far.
I agree.
Mhm.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm having faith that it will be. I mean, people that like I know like John Campia loves this season, you know, at
Mhm.
least from like the few videos I saw him talk about it, and he was like, "Oh, it's so great, it's so great." So, you know, I'm sure he's gonna love the finale, you know, but yeah, but we'll see. All right, let's check out this. This is the final episode 8 finale preview. Let's check it out.
News of Aegon's return has set the Queen on a dark path.
You have an absolute power within your grasp. You have only to wield it.
He and Roxton have some secret plot afoot. He has kept it even from me.
Are you still prepared to die for our queen?
Can't fucking wait.
Our father would hate you for this.
2 paths diverge before you.
Whether you live or die today,
Victory
you will be remembered in the histories.
or a mountain of dead high towers.
There'll be no doubt who the gods have chosen to rule.
Okay. All right.
Maybe it might be a big battle.
Maybe. Fingers
Yeah.
crossed. We
Yeah.
actually get some sense of payoff from the way the last season ended. So, yeah, I guess we'll find out. But
Yeah.
did they say how long this episode's going to be by chance?
I haven't seen anything yet with it. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's a little bit longer, but probably not much.
Same. But yeah, I'm cautiously excited for it. Because who knows how
So yeah,
it's
it's saying
going to end.
75 minutes.
Okay.
So yeah, a little bit longer than a normal episode. Because even I think this episode had a runtime of like an hour 3. So yeah.
Yep. I guess we will find out in a little less than a week.
Yeah. But that was a good preview. I'm giving it a second thought. Like, all right, maybe we're getting a big battle. Yeah. But like I said, I never been bored with the season. There's maybe one episode where I was just like, ugh, like, I was kind of like not really feeling it. But for the most part, I think this season has kept me engaged enough.
Same. For the most part, it's held my attention.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was like you said, I agree with you with it being a better, one of the better episodes. Of the season.
Yeah.
Probably maybe like my second, third favorite episode of the season was the penultimate. So
yeah, it's been There's been a fair amount of like solid episodes this season. I'm trying to think if I like it more than I did the second season. I'm gonna wait until it wraps up next week.
Yeah,
and then go from there.
Yeah, because season 2 was good until the end.
That
pretty good
ruined the
until the
entire thing for me, man.
It really did. This one has been pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good. All right, Collector. Have a good night. Yeah, we're about to finish up here with it, but we have one more week left, and then we'll see how it all ends. Kind of curious to see with it. Yeah, no worries, Collector. We good. But all right, I will finish things up. Yeah. So we'll be back next week. We'll be back next week talking about the finale, and if it's a good one, I'm hoping it's a good one. Yeah, I'll be excited to talk about it. So
but should be a good night.
Yeah, but this was a fun episode, like a good penultimate. Like you said, a lot of things.
A lot of stuff happened.
Yeah,
I had to go back and rewatch parts of it. Just make sure I didn't miss anything.
For sure.
To be honest, I might spend the next couple days, just because I like to. Since we got a week left, I might go rewatch a couple of the past episodes just to make sure there's nothing that I missed. There's just to have everything that's transpired kind of fresh in my mind.
Yeah. Jen said, I hope the season finale or the season finishes strong. I do too. Because I wanted it to have like good hype into that final season, where everything like comes to an end. Yeah, but cool. Yeah, we appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out with us. Yeah, said was that I wanna Kenobi. I'd want to Kenobi.
What's that?
Appreciate it. Says howdy gang.
LD1 Kenobi.
Maybe
that's cool.
Yeah. Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, we're finishing up with the House of Dragon discussion. But yeah, well, we appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out with us. Next week, we'll be back talking about the finale. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming in, checking us out. So if you're watching the replay, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let us know what you think about this finale. Are you excited to see what's going to come next? Yeah, so leave a comment, let us know what you think. And if you're watching live, stick around because we're gonna finish things up for the night. All right. I know you're getting tired. I know I'm getting tired.
Dude, I am like about to like pass the F out.
Yeah, I've been yawning. Thank you guys. Great stream. Appreciate it, Jen.
Thanks, Jen.
Thank you so much. Have a great night. I know we need to get Jen back on. I know she came on talking some Silo stuff a few weeks ago.
Mhm.
We probably would have had her on in the last couple of weeks, but like this past Saturday, we couldn't talk about it for too long because Brian had to log off, and the week before something else was going on. So maybe we could bring Jen on for Silo.
That'd be cool.
Again. Yeah. Peace out the spider web. All right. Yeah. But cool. That's it for this. What is it? Monday?
Yeah, today's Monday, right?
Yeah, I'm all thrown off. Yeah, so I think Brian said he should be back for Silo. So for that, I'm not sure if he's gonna be back on Thursday or not. We'll see. But if not, yeah, we'll talk some X-Men and talk some trailers and some other stuff. See if we got a couple more $1 billion movies in the club for the year. She's hell yeah. Yeah, because that bro, I'm telling you, that last episode of Silo was the last 2 episodes of Silos were so good. So yeah. But cool. Yeah, let's get out of here. Have a good night. Be safe. Have a good week, and we'll see you guys later.
Good night, everyone. Have a great week.
The board has concluded the call.